Let's get it started, y'all. Hey, I didn't even get the lights ready for y'all. Hold on, let's get the lights ready. Pop them up. Here we go. Orange and blue skies all day. The Knicks are on a 4-game winning streak. They're looking to continue it tonight against the lowly, not so lowly, let me not get ahead of myself, Detroit Pistons. I will go as far as saying they're the lowly Detroit Pistons because the Knicks have won, I believe, 14 games against them, either 14 or 16. I forget the exact number, but that's way too many games. We absolutely dominate this team. Now, Karl-Anthony Towns is not playing tonight. That's okay. We're good. You know why? Because we got our man Precious back. My man Precious Achiuwa. He returned the last game. He will play again here tonight. Jericho Sims will get the start in place of Karl-Anthony Towns. I predict Jericho Sims is going to have a nice bounce-back game after a not-so-great game the other night. But it don't matter because we got Precious in the back now. We're good. And we already know we got the big man Ariel Hukporti. If push comes to shove, we could throw Hukporti out there. We could trust the kid. But the Knicks, they do come in tonight with the captain, Jalen Brunson. He is available to play despite being questionable coming into tonight with a lower back contusion, which is pretty much a bruise. But a contusion is a deep bruise. Can hold you out for a little bit, especially if it's in a vulnerable place like your back. Either way, Detroit are losers of two. They've won 2 of their last 9 games. They're 2-7 in their last 9 games. They're struggling. They're reeling a little bit after starting off about 500 to start the year. And so the Knicks should be able to take advantage. It's a soft spot on the schedule. They've been home for a little bit. They came out not great, not entirely focused against the Charlotte Hornets, but once they turned it on, ooh, boy, was that switch flip. And they came out rolling against the Hornets, and they made a mockery of that game in the second half. I'm predicting that at some point in this game, it may not be the first quarter, it may not be the second quarter, hell, it may not even be the third quarter. This is a feisty Detroit Pistons team. But the New York Knicks are that much better. This Pistons team has been struggling to defend. They came out the year around 8th or 9th defensive rating in the year, and they since then have slipped to about 15, 16. So I'm here to tell you guys, the Knicks should still be able to run roughshod over this team, especially when Mikal Bridges playing as well as he's been playing. Especially with our guy Precious Achiuwa back, and the way OG Anunoby has been playing, right? You get Mikal, you get Josh Hart, who's been hooping all season long, but of course you get the captain back, or not back, but you get the captain available here tonight, and the combination of OG, Mikal, and Josh Hart on the wings. And then, of course, off the bench, we're still bringing up Deuce McBride, even though Cam Payne is also out, if you guys didn't know. No Cam Payne, no Karl-Anthony Towns tonight, but the Knicks got enough in the reserve to get it done. So what's popping, everybody? Big Rud. What's up, Big Rud? Noah Linden, Susan, Decade, RPX, Big Rud, 3GP, Niall Dimitri. What's up, Niall? Keenan Haro, what's up, Keenan Hart? Mobley with 41, 10, and 3, including 6 for 8 from 3. Cleveland is for real. I'm with you there. I saw that as well. Keenan Hart. And as soon as I saw that, I said, oh, 6 for 8 from 3, huh? Like 41, great. He had a great scoring night. That's awesome. Against the not great competition. We just saw them, the Charlotte Hornets. But still, 6 for 8 from 3. Boy, that's showing some improvement right there. That Cleveland team is for real. I'm with you. Big Rud over on the Twitch side as well. What's up, Big Rud? Isaiah Gardner, what's up? Kay Hazy. Appreciate everybody coming through here tonight. RPX, Daniel Berry Sports, all the usuals. Susan, Omar, Sharon McClain, what's up, everybody? All right, let's get to it. I might keep the lights on a little bit. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little feisty today. The New York Knicks are going to come out. I've been looking forward to this game because I've been looking forward to watching Precious Achiuwa. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit of a sicko like that. Precious Achiuwa coming back to this team means a lot to me. We can get really funky with the lineups we have out there. Now, unfortunately, one of the funky ones that I want to see is him and Karl-Anthony Towns start to build a little bit of chemistry together, some camaraderie there between the two of them, because Precious, he can pass. Karl-Anthony Towns, we know he could pass. We've seen him pass a little bit. So the two of them out there together as a 4-5 tandem, whoever plays a 5, whoever's the rim protector, whatever. They're big, they're rim protectors, they're rebounders, they could do it, play off of each other. I was really looking forward to that. We're not going to get that tonight, obviously. Now Dimitri with a $2 super chat. Appreciate you, Niall. Welcome, brother, welcome. Let me throw that up for you, too. Because my man Niall, very generous tonight. Appreciate you, Niall. And you're going up on the TV, too? Shout out my man Niall Dimitri. Very much appreciated. Precious Achua. Obviously, he's not going to get the start tonight. Jericho Sims is going to get the start, which is perfectly fine with me. Jericho Sims is going to be fine. He's going to do his job. It's not like the Detroit Pistons have a great interior presence. As long as he does a good enough job against Jalen Duren, who I'm not really afraid of. He hasn't really had a good game against the Knicks. I think they scheme pretty well against traditional big men like him. I think we'll be in the clear with Jericho Sims as the starter. I know he's been a little underwhelming the last couple of games. He's going to be fine tonight. And I'm really looking forward to the Precious minutes. I really, really am. But how is everybody else feeling? How are we feeling about the game, right? Nervous? Scared? Do you think the Knicks are going to look past the competition tonight? I hope not, because after tonight, we have an away game against Toronto, and then boy, oh boy, do we got to gear up for that Atlanta game. Keno Hara just brought up how Cleveland is real, right? That one's easy to see because they're number one in the conference, and they got off to that phenomenal start, so shout out to them. And now Evan Mobley with a 41-point game, 6 for 8 from 3 is crazy, but you can see that stuff. If you're not paying attention, right? If you're not tuned in and locked in with what's going on in the Eastern Conference right now, the Atlanta Hawks may also be for real. Trae Young just came off of a 30-point, 20-assist game, right? I know we all know about Trae Young. I know, we're not worried about Trae. We got Mikal and Josh and Anunoby throwing him. He's going to have a terrible night. Them other dudes, too, are tough. So they got to get right tonight, continue the winning streak, continue playing well, and then go into Toronto, handle business before we go play for them qualifying cup for the Emirates NBA in-season tournament championship. I want it all. NBM said, no worries tonight. I hope they don't look past Detroit. Keno Hara said, cannot look past Detroit with Cat out. I hope they don't. Same usual starting lineup, but of course, Jericho Sims instead of Karl-Anthony Towns. Cunningham, Ivy, Hardaway Jr., Tobias Harris, and Jalen Duren get the start for Detroit. Pretty much their usual starting lineup there. All right, let's normalize the nights now. Game's about to tip off. I said my legal grandmother could put up 15 assists versus Chicago, though. Fair enough. Again, not the greatest of competition. Same with Evan Mobley. Fair enough. But still, they got a good win against Milwaukee, who took the champs the other night to the end, down the wire. It was a close game against the Boston Celtics last night. So, and they handled them easily. They got them up out of their building easily. All I'm saying is, I don't think they're a championship contending team. Not going to go that far. But they're damn good. And if you look past them, they're going to run you off the floor the way they did Milwaukee. And Milwaukee got off to a good start in that game. 3GP said Cleveland is doing well because they brought it back a few seasons of gelling. Yeah, So with that being said, 3GP, I don't want anybody in the chat being like, oh, this team's terrible. They didn't get it done this year. Give them 2-3 years together. That's all. That's part of the reason why they brought them all together. They're all either in their primes or have just entered their primes. Like Anunoby just, I believe, turned 26 or 27 or something like that. Right? They're all below 30. So we got years of competing with these guys. And then obviously we got the young guys on the bench. McBride's gonna get better. Dottier's gonna get better. Hugporty's gonna get better. Kolek is gonna get better. We're gonna be all right, y'all. We're gonna be all right. All right, let's get to it. With the tip, Jericho Sims win it, and Jalen Brunson will bring it down. Brunson on the right wing. Cunningham gets the start to guard him. They get it up top to Sims. Hands it off to Brunson. Coming to his right up the Sims screen. Driving it down along the baseline. Pull-up jumper over Ivy off the switch. Can't get it to go. Ivy with the short rebound. And Ivy's going to push. They swing it out. Tim Hardaway Jr. wide open in the right corner for 3. Rattles it in. Buddy, Knicks. What? I don't like that start. Come out focused. Come out ready to go. What was that? Nobody even picked him up. Literally the first play of the game. Bridges has it up top coming to his left. Cunningham guarding him, gets it over to Brunson, driving to his left. Ivy guarding him, gets into the paint, puts up the floater, gets knocked down, no foul call, but he gets the floater to drop, as he so often does. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Bridges getting the assignment on him tonight. Cunningham has it up top, trying to get it to Ivy. Now he's just going to run the pick and roll with Duren, coming to his right. Stopping, picking his dribble up, cross-court pass. Harris, left corner for three. Can't get that one to go. 2 open threes in the corners now for Detroit for the first 2 possessions. Brunson bringing it down. Hopefully that doesn't continue as a trend. And he loses the handle. Harris picks it up. It's a 3-on-2, and Harris is going to go all the way and get the layup to go as Brunson couldn't chase him down and slow him up at all. And that's 5-2 to start. Brunson bringing it down now. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Ivy. Gets it over to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Coming to his right. Off the screen. Cross-court pass. Throws it away. Terrible playmaking. And all the way, another home run pass. Harris gets an easy dunk out of it. Hey, if y'all don't wake up offensively, that's 3 straight baskets for Detroit off of bad transition and fast break defense from the Knicks. Stop turning it over, please. It's the start of the game, y'all. Come on. Bridges gets it over to Anunoby. Fakes the handoff, driving it into Harris. He's had him in the post. Stops, kicks it out to Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right. Ivy switches onto him. Coming to his left off the sim screen. Over to Hart. Catches and fires from the left wing. I don't like that shot. Josh Hart can't get it to go. Very little player movement right now. Tobias Harris bringing it down against Anunoby. They get it into Ivy in the post again. To Cunningham in the post against Brunson. Brunson doing a good job of sticking in front of him, but Cunningham has the size advantage. They swing it around. Ivy in the corner. Great contest from Jericho Sims. Or closeout, excuse me. And then bullet cross-court pass in the right corner to Cunningham, who knocks down another spot of corner 3 for the Detroit Pistons. Not liking what I'm seeing from our Knicks right now. Bridges bringing it down. Has it in the right wing. Picks his dribble up top to Hart. Swings it over to Anunoby. Catches, pump fakes. Stepping back for a left corner 3. A step back 3. You rarely see step back 3s. And then fighting for the rebound. They foul Jericho Sims. They can't keep him off the glass. AP, what's up, AP? Knicks with these slow starts. I think a part of it is looking past the opponent, which I don't like, obviously, but I think a part of it is looking past their opponents. They've had some weaker competition these last couple of games, and they will continue to have weak competition for the month of December. Brunson passed inside and right through the hands of Jericho Sims. Can we stop throwing the ball away? That's 3 turnovers to start the game here. Cunningham bringing it down. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Cunningham gets it over to Ivy. Ivy back to Cunningham. Cunningham coming to his left. Projecting the screen, driving on Bridges. Ball knocked loose. Out of bounds on Cunningham. Josh Hart did a good job of getting his hand in there. Josh Hart was waving at the bench. Oh, they kept it with Detroit, and then Detroit inbounded it. They got it into Ivy, but Ivy was standing on the baseline. That was awkward. That was weird. They initially called it the Knicks ball, and then they gave it to the Pistons. And it looked like the Pistons were already walking down the other side of the court. Either way, the ball is going back to the Knicks. Catch a little bit of a break there. Brunson bringing it down. And now Josh Hart directing some traffic here. All right, come on, let's get a clean look. We haven't had one clean look in the game so far. They get it over to Bridges. Bridges into Sims. Sims out by the three-point line. Driving to his left, putting his head down, attacking Duren. Loses it. Jericho, what are we doing, buddy? Home run pass to Ivy in the paint, spins, steps through, kicks it out. Tobias Harris to right wing 3, knocks it down. And expected timeout here from Tom Thibodeau. 13-2 early. Timeout. Yep. Let's go talk about it. Let's go talk about it. We've seen enough. We've seen enough. Let's go talk about it. 13-2. Not great. Not a very good start. Their offense looks putrid. I don't even care about the defense. Defense looks fine, whatever. The Detroit Pistons have scored a lot of their points in transition, where the Knicks, you could tell off of that first play. Brunson misses a mid-range jumper. Okay, Ivy gets the rebound, and he starts bringing it down. He's not even pushing it all that much, right? He's not turning on the Jets. We know Ivy's one of the fastest players in the league. He's not turning on the Jets. He's just bringing it down regular. They swing it around. Literally 2 passes. Gets it to the right wing to Cunningham. Cunningham right to Tim Hardaway Jr. in the corner. Literally nobody even near him. So there's just flat-out miscommunication to start the game like that, and they end up with a wide-open 3. For a guy who can knock down that shot. Tim Hardaway Jr. is one of their go-to shooters. Shade, what's up, Shade? My man, not Joe, gets Sims out. It's not Sims' issue, really. I mean, it is. It is. I think Precious in there would do a better job than Jericho Sims right now. I don't know what's going on with Jericho Sims. He was playing fine. He was doing his job. And these last couple of games, get him the hell out of there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Sims. But the Knicks they haven't had one solid offensive possession. They made one basket. That was off a Brunson floater. But even that was a little bit of a struggle. Brunson had to fight his way into the paint and then knock down a contested floater, which he's capable of doing 9 times out of 10, so I'm cool with that shot. But outside of that, the Knicks have been throwing the ball away, getting the ball stolen from them, and it's leading to easy Detroit baskets. Detroit's coming out looking to win the game, right? I said this the other night when they played Charlotte. They didn't come out with the right focus and the right intensity and the right mentality in that game. And I said, I'm not really worried about them winning the game because Charlotte's bad and they're also missing a bunch of their players. But when they did turn it around and we started looking to the Detroit game, I said, if they come out with that same mentality against Detroit, Detroit's going to get out and beat them. Because Detroit is better than Charlotte. Not only just because they have a better record, but they got better players. Their players are healthy. They're all out there right now for the most part. And you're kind of seeing it right now. Big Red said, here comes an 8-0 run from the Knicks. Probably, Big Red. Probably. It is a game of runs. And the Knicks have looked putrid to start the game. They're not going to look like this the whole game. But it's not great when you start off like that, right? It's not great. Noah said, we're really missing Cat. I think he would have just blown by the defenders and scored without an issue. Yeah. I mean, that's, all-star level player. Damn near even, MVP level player. A lot of people have him on MVP so far in the first quarter of the season, if that means anything to anybody. Brunson gets an open look from the mid-range and knocks it down. Now we gotta get a stop. Our first good possession, a good offensive possession of the game. Ivy has it up top, gets it over to Cunningham, being guarded by Bridges. All right, lock in, Knicks. Lock in. Good timeout from Tibbs. Let's talk it over. Tim Hardaway Jr. gets an open straightaway 3, can't get it to go. Good rear contest from Brunson to at least make him hesitate slightly. Bridges has it up top, dancing around a sim screen. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right off an Anunoby screen, spins off of Tim Hardaway Jr., leaves it off of Bridges, gets fouled. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Also new development, also good development. Mikal Bridges starting to get to the line a little bit more, finding the spaces where he's getting to the basket, and it's mostly coming off of cuts. But whether it's off the dribble or off the cuts, either way, good things are happening. Isaiah Garner said, get him out of there. In regards to Jericho, he's not helping the cause, man. A lot of people were out on Jericho early in the year, started to play better. Some people still remained out on Jericho. And he's not helping the cause right now. Bridges does knock down his first free throw. Charlie said, Knicks after every first time out, they become more serious, like Goku, Dragon Ball. Bridges does miss the second free throw, though. We got to knock down our free throws. But it is only a 8-point game right now, 13-5, excuse me. Cunningham up top, coming to his left off the Duran screen. A dribble pull of 3. Brunson a little late contest, can't get it to go. Long rebound, Ivy chases it down. Anunoby comes up with the steal, though. There you go, OG, just saving possessions. Anunoby has it on the left wing. Harris guarding him. He's going to pull it back out. Hand it off to the captain, Brunson, coming to his left off the Anunoby screen. Now he's going to dance against Tobias Harris up top. In and out move, step back, long fall away, 2 over Harris. Gets it to go, nothing but net. Brunson starting to put the Superman cape on, just like he did in Charlotte. 2 straight baskets for Brunson. Cunningham crosses over to his left. Cross-court pass. Harris deep left corner for a 3. Too short, can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Bridges on the left wing, dancing with it against Cunningham. Over to Sims. Sims has it up top. Fakes the handoff to Hart. Good denial from the Pistons here, forcing the Knicks and Brunson to get it out by the half-court line. Brunson coming to his right. Sidestep, right wing 3. He's been knocking these down, but comes up short there. Cunningham with the rebound. Quick hit ahead to Hardaway Jr. Josh Hart, the only defender back. And Tim Hardaway Jr. gets the lean and layup. And the Knicks are looking to push the other way quickly. Over to Anunoby coming down the middle of the lane. Euro steps down the lane. Lefty layup, can't get it to go. No foul call as he hits the floor. Cunningham with the rebound into 3-on-2. Bounce past to Ivy. Goes down, gets the layup to go over Bridges. And it's back to a 10-point lead. Halfway through the first quarter here. 3GP said 25K fee for every free throw missed. Mitchell Robinson is definitely waving the finger at that. He definitely doesn't want those. Anunoby has it on the left wing, driving to his right on Cunningham, getting into the paint, stops, pump fake, goes up, gets blocked. No, they call a foul on the Anunoby shot, which got blocked by Duren, but he was fouled. So he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. AP said we're losing to Tim Hardaway Jr. For now, AP, for now. For now. You know, Tim Hardaway Jr. likes to have at least one good game a week. We should know this by now. Former Knick. Once a Knick, always a Knick. Ken Hara said, got to go to dinner. Appreciate you, though. Always love having you in here, Ken Hara. And, oh, man, you're going to miss the Hug Porty minutes. Hug Porty is in for Jericho Sims. Shout out my man Ariel Hug Porty getting minutes tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I thought it was a very small chance we were going to see Hug Porty. I thought he was going to go to Precious Achua at center. But he's going with Ariel Hug Porty, baby. Rudy Bobiles. What's up, Rudy? I think the Knicks are like diesel engine. Slow start. As the engine started to heat up, they finish strong. They do tend to finish strong. They do. Anunoby splits a pair of free throws. Got to stop splitting these free throws, Knicks. Come on. Too early in the game for this. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his right off of Stewart, who checked in screen. Falls away, mid-range jumper, gets it to go. Brunson, quick hit ahead to Bridges. Right wing 3. Bridges, above the break, knocks it down. Way to get it going, McHale. Can we wake up after their first three-point shot goes down? Can we wake up from that? Cunningham has it up top, gets it over to Tim Hardaway Jr., fires a straightaway 3, comes up short. Josh Hart with the rebound, and he's bringing it down. Josh Hart hands it off to Bridges. Bridges over to Hug Porty. Hug Porty in the corner. Anunoby, no hesitation. Left corner 3. Rattles it in, baby. Rattles it in. Hug Porty in the short roll. Yes, sir. Over the top, Hug Porty. I love Hug Porty in the short roll. It makes me excited. I'm not going to lie. I love it. I love seeing a center make a decision like that. Real quick, nice pass. Cunningham spins towards the baseline, goes up against Hug Porty. Great defense from Ariel Hug Porty. And here comes Brunson. Every time Hug Porty has played, it's meant something. Great minutes from Hug Porty here. Bridges across the lane, stops, fall away against Cunningham, comes up short. Don't love that shot, Bridges. Don't love that shot at all. 19-14, 5-point lead for Detroit. Cunningham bringing it down. And a timeout for Detroit. Pretty good timeout, pretty good timeout. AP said Orlando have a big problem. They do. They do. Paolo Banchero went out with the injury earlier in the season, and they thought their season might be over. They thought it was going to be a real struggle without Banchero. He's the engine for everything they do. And then something special happened. Franz Wagner took a huge leap, and he said, hold on, let me put the team on my back. Let me show y'all that I'm actually a superstar as well, alongside Paolo. And he put the team on their back, and they rode that wave, and it was fantastic. And despite them having a little bit of a rocky road since winning 13-14 and then getting blown out by the Knicks on national TV, they started to lose a couple of games here and there. And then the worst thing possible for them could have happened. Franz Wagner goes out with an injury. A pretty bad injury, a torn oblique muscle. They said he will be reevaluated in 4 weeks, which probably means he's going to be out about a month and a half. And by then, now they have a cushion. They're going to make the playoffs. It's obviously going to happen. They're hoping to get Paolo back probably sometime either at the end of the month or in January. I believe January is his expected return at some point in January. But yeah, they were already a team that struggled to score. And now they've lost their top 2 scorers. They struggled to score with those guys. Now they lost both of them. So let's just say the Knicks are going to be the number 3 seed moving forward. Now it's all about keeping everyone below them at an arm's length away and trying to catch up to Boston and Cleveland. In order to do that, Boston and Cleveland have to lose. But for now, let's just focus on keeping the 3 seed. Just keep winning games. Casey said Franz Wagner has the same injury as Paolo. Really? Is it a torn oblique? For Paolo as well? That's crazy. That's definitely... if I was HR there, I'd definitely be like, okay, we have to investigate the medical team. Either everyone's getting fired for incompetence or they're getting fired for sabotage. Because that can't happen. The same injury to both players, that's crazy. Will said it honestly seems like Hug Porty understands the game much more, defense and offense. He's got a great feel for the game. He's an older rookie. He's already been playing professional basketball for half a decade, right? He said he's been playing since he was 15, 16, something like that, overseas. So he would have came out earlier in the draft, but had the ACL injury, which delayed his entry into the draft for 2 more seasons. So he was supposed to enter the draft 2 seasons ago, had the ACL injury, skipped that draft, and then played the next season to bring his value back up. By the time he entered the draft, he's already, I believe, like 21, 22. And then, now he has an ACL on his injury report, and that's, for a big man, that's red flags everywhere. So he falls in the draft, and the Knicks may have found a diamond in the rough. Not may have, they definitely did. As they run the pick and roll and exploit him on the defensive end and beef stew, Isaiah Stewart gets an easy layup out of the timeout. So 21-14, Brunson has it up top. Now bringing it to the right corner. Over to Bridges, driving to his right, got space, goes to a floater, off glass, can't get it to go. And Fontecchio with a good rebound. Here comes Cunningham pushing the pace. Over to Ivy and gets blocked by Bridges. No, doesn't get blocked by Bridges. But Brunson's looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it. He hit the floor, and then Anunoby throws the ball away trying to get it to Bridges. Come on. How many turnovers do the Knicks have so far? I don't even want to look. Isaiah Stewart ran right into Brunson, and they didn't call anything, and Brunson saying that's just a foul. Ran right into him. But the refs didn't call it. And Ivy got pretty much, or is that Malik Beasley? Somebody in the Pistons got an absolutely butt-naked, wide-open look, which isn't good. And that's what happens when you flop looking for a foul call and don't get it. McBride has it up top, being guarding Cunningham. One dribble pull-up 3, comes up short, long rebound, fight for it. Hug Porty keeps it out of the Pistons' hands, and now here comes Brunson pushing it the other way. Dancing around the Hug Porty screen now. Cunningham guarding him, driving to his left. He's got some space, leans in, trying to draw the foul. Does draw the foul, can't get the floater to go, but he will be going to the foul line for 2 free throws. 3:30 to go. Who is that in for the Pistons? Let's make sure. Let's give him the respect he deserves. I think that's Ron Holland, thinking about it. Just trying to put it together. I think that's Ron Holland. Brunson's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Mark said JB is heated. He is. That might wake up Super. He misses a free throw. I was about to say that might wake him up a little bit, but now he misses a free throw. Let me double check, make sure I got everybody in Detroit's names correctly. I believe that's Ron Holland. It is Ron Holland. Okay. He looked like a big man. I was like, Ron Holland's not a big man. But that is Ron Holland in the game right now. And Brunson misses 2 free throws? Really? Really, JB? Both of them? The Knicks are 2 for 6 from the foul line. Cunningham probing the paint, kicks it out to Beasley, who's been on fire from 3 lately. He continues that streak as he knocks down a 3 there. And the Knicks back down by 10. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top. Get it to within 5. Make it a 5-point game before the end of the first quarter. Come on. And Brunson almost throws it away again. Fontecchio jump in the passing lane. They tried to enter it into Anunoby. And Fontecchio gets called for a foul. AB said Brunson has a habit of missing big free throws. I mean, but these are free throws in the first quarter, so we're going to not give him a pass, but just going to slide past it and act like it didn't happen. If he continues to miss free throws, there's going to be a problem. Anunoby at the foul line, knocks down the first one. A lot of players have missed free throws tonight. The Knicks are only 2 for 6. Now Anunoby just hit that one, so they're 3 for 7 now. But you're down 10, now 9. Can't be missing free throws. Come on. Getting back into the game, built some momentum. Anunoby goes 2 for 2 from the foul line. Appreciate you, OG. And Ivy will bring it down against McBride. The Knicks have McBride, Anunoby, Hug Porty, Brunson, and Bridges out there as Ivy blows past McBride and gets an easy layup out of it. And here comes Brunson. Brunson on the right wing, being guarded by Beasley, I believe. Gets it over to Anunoby on the left wing. No hesitation 3. Too long, can't get it to go. Ivy chases down the rebound, and now Ivy bringing it down. Pressures Achua, makes his way to the scores table, crosses over to his right, leans in, fall away over McBride, gets it to go. Jaden Ivey's waking up here. Here comes Ivy. Brunson bringing it down, 28-16. Brunson hits Bridges, comes to the basket, mid-range pull-up jumper, comes up short, fight for the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Hugporty. Ball going back to Detroit. Precious Achiuwa coming in. It's coming in for OG Anunoby, so we're going to get Hugporty and Precious minutes right now. Giles G, what's up, Giles? Ivy bringing it down against McBride. Ivy has it up top. Gets it over to Holland. Back to Ivy. Coming to his left. Off the screen. Hesitation move. Inside the Stewart. Puts it up over Hugporty. Gets it to go. Pistons are moving and grooving right now. They came to play. They came to play tonight. And the Knicks are not matching their effort. Brunson coming to his left. Off the Hugporty screen. Driving it down. Leaves it off for Hugporty. And the Knicks get revenge on the same exact play. Hugporty the beneficiary from the Brunson pass. Ivy pushing it. Out to Fontecchio. Extra pass. Wide open Malik Beasley in the right corner knocks it down. Knicks continue to miscommunicate on defense tonight here in the first quarter. Ivan, what's up, Ivan? Ariel Marajay with, Anil. What's up, Anil? McBride in the mid-range in the paint, knocks down a little floater, a little jump shot floater combination. I don't know what to call it. Let's call it a little floater. Looked like he shot it with one hand. Ivy bringing it down against McBride. McBride going under the screens, daring Ivy to shoot. He doesn't. Gets it over to Beasley. Beasley in the right wing. Puts it up over Bridges and splashes it nothing but net. The Pistons have come to play. They're feeling it tonight. 36 first quarter points for the Pistons. They lead by 16, 36-20. Brunson, a pocket pass to Achiuwa on the inside. Beautiful pass, but Achiuwa can't handle it, and it's out of bounds on the Knicks. Josh Hart subbing in for Hugporty. Ivan said, why are we losing to these bums? Come on, Ivan. You've been paying attention, man. This Pistons team not bad. They're good. They're losers of 2 of their last 9 games. They're 2-7 in their last 9 games, but they're still good. They're still feisty. They're still in a lot of these games. Ivy's dancing with it against Bridges. Good defense from Bridges. He's going to step back, fall away 3 on him. Well short, long rebound. And they can't hold on to it as it's off of Beasley. And the Knicks are going to keep it. The Pistons decided not to challenge it despite having the opportunity to do so, as the ref gave them that opportunity. Tough screen in the backfield. They leave Brunson wide open for a 3, and he splashes it. Pistons way too concerned with the referees and that, and let Brunson get a wide open shot from 3. Can it galvanize the Knicks? Ivy bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by by McBride. Ivy's going to hold it for the final shot of the quarter. Game clock winding down. 5 seconds to go. Gets it back to Ivy, driving to his right. And they call a screen. They call a foul on the screen. Or a foul on McBride trying to get over the screen. Mark said, worst first quarter of the year? Yeah. AB said, these pretenders about to mess up my weekend. Hey, brother. I don't want to see you in the chat later on when they're up by 15, my man. You people are so fickle sometimes. If they're not winning every quarter by 20, you people, start to spiraling. Cunningham, cross-court pass. Beasley, wide open butt naked 3, splashes it. Jeez Louise, Knicks. Y'all want to communicate tonight? They get it in the heart. And they're going to call the quarter there as the Knicks almost turned it over again. And now the Knicks are complaining that again pushed around and no foul calls. They're obviously letting both teams play tonight. They're letting them play. Will said Pistons best quarter in 5 years. Yeah, also that, Pistons had a great quarter as well. They're moving a groove. They came in with a mission tonight, right? We talked earlier in the program about how the Knicks have won 14 or 16 straight games against this Pistons team. They know that. So they're coming out with a mission. Like, no, we're winning tonight. They were also a little bit of a darling to start the year, but they were pretty good. They were pretty good to start the year. They were hovering around 500, and the Knicks came in and absolutely stomped them, ran them out of the gym, won by like 25 or something. So here they are. in a rematch, and you had to know the Pistons wanted some monicum of revenge tonight. And they punched you in the mouth to start the game. Let's see how they respond. Knicks usually respond pretty well, especially against mediocre teams, and I mean that in the best way possible about the Pistons. David Oz Jr., what's up, David? We're making Beasley look like all NBA. He's not doing anything out of the ordinary. He's doing everything he does all the time. Knock down threes. Beasley has hit 4 threes. He's 4 for 5. But it's literally all he does, which is why the Knicks can't give him open looks, which they've done repeatedly. Hazy said Josh is super slow. I mean, it's the start of the game. If there's anything I'm not going to describe Josh Hart as, is slow. Charlie said every time the Knicks have a cold night from three, they lose. I mean, that's like every team in the league, my man. If you don't hit threes, you are not winning the game. That is modern NBA in 2025, y'all. You have to find ways to win without it, and that's what great teams do, and that's where the Knicks are trying to get. They're on the verge of being that, but obviously they have a lot of work left to do. They didn't end the quarter, by the way. They put 0.1 on the clock, and they assessed the turnover to Josh Hart, I assume, who was out of bounds. They literally put 0.1 seconds on the clock. What are we doing? And they just lob it towards the basket, and that's the end of the quarter. Why did the refs do that? Why did the refs do that? Hey, Anil in the chat, you got to calm down, brother. You got to calm down with AP. We're not doing that here. We're not doing that here. Right? I'll give you the one warning right now, my man. We're not doing that here. AP got an opinion. There's literally nothing wrong. You can disagree with him, like I do, but literally ain't nothing wrong with feeling that way. Right? There are clearly reasons why he feels like this team does not have what it takes to win a championship here. He's not the only person who feels that way. Just because we disagree does not mean we're going to get disrespectful with each other. Literally, it's just a disagreement about where we feel the team is right now. Ronald Duffney, what's up, Ronald? Shirley Willis, what's up, Shirley? Why, when the Knicks are down, some fans are always quick to blame the players. The young Pistons are playing well lately, so the Knicks shouldn't take every team seriously. Yeah, I mean, look, we talked about it in the Hornets game as well. They came out slow. I wasn't concerned about the Hornets because they were down so many players, and I just was never, I was never concerned that they were going to lose to the Hornets. This Pistons team absolutely could beat them. Absolutely. They have all, Cunningham's playing, Ivy's playing, Duran's playing, Stewart's playing. They have all their guys out there, including all their veterans. But the Knicks, without Karl Anthony Towns tonight, without Campaign tonight, you knew other players were going to have to step up, and they came out a step slow the same way they did. They came out slow a step slow the same way they did against Charlotte, and that's just not going to fly tonight. It's just not going to fly tonight. Anil, I give you a warning, brother. Keep it clean, my man. Keep it clean. Jules, the Knicks artist. What's up, Jules? Victor Marquez. What's up, Victor? Knicks are worried. They do this for the fans just to show them they can come back after halftime. I know another quarter before halftime. Maybe, man, maybe. Listen, man, as long as they win, as long as it goes up a W on the scoreboard, we're going to keep it moving. All right, here we go. Start of the second quarter. Ivy has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his right off a Stewart screen. Inside pass to Holland, who was wide open under the basket, and the Knicks continue to miscommunicate tonight, man. Kolek is in the game. He was the guy who got caught up on the screen that let Holland get open. Shout out Tyler Kolek. Do something for me tonight, Tyler Kolek. Bridges remains in the game. Bridges has not sat in this game at all, which is a little bit concerning. Achua fakes the handoff, gets it out to Kolek on the right corner three. He's open, and he knocks it down. I ask and I shall receive. Thank you, Tyler Kolek. Thank you, my boy. Thank you. Fred, what's up, Fred? That's one way to start the quarter. Now let's let it be a snowballing effect. Come on, Knicks. Ivy up top, throws it over the top to Stewart in the paint, being guarded by Achua, leans in, stops, pivots, pump fakes, goes up, can't get it to go, and Achua smartly tips it out. McBride picks it up, hit ahead to Kolek. Kolek over to McBride, over to Achua. Achua faking the handoff, blowing past Stewart, and then gets the foul, and Isaiah Stewart is going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Knicks starting to move and groove a little bit now. They're starting to move and groove a little bit. Hattie, what's up, Hattie? Kiana Bryan, what's up, Kiana? Drew said, I'm not surprised about this start, but we've seen this movie before with the Knicks. Now, they're going to have to do it without Karl Anthony Towns tonight, which is a big ask, but Precious Achiuwa misses both free throws. Precious, Knicks, what is going on with the free throw shooting? What is going on with the free throw shooting, man? Ivy coming to his right off a couple of screens, cross-court pass, Fontecchio out of the corner for 3. Josh Hart doesn't even come out to contest. Josh is not having a very good game tonight. McBride bringing it down. Gets it over to Hart. Back to McBride. McBride has it up top, being guarded by Holland. Driving it down to his left, stepping back, mid-range jumper over Holland. Splashes it. All right, the offense is starting to get going a little bit. Now the defense has to pick up. Ivy bringing it down against Bridges. Ivy coming to his right off the screen. Gets caught in the air. Bridges knocks it away. Good contest from Precious Achiuwa against Ivy at the basket. Forced him to pass it at the last second. Ivy gets it into Stewart. Stewart gets it over to Beasley. Back to Stewart. A mid-range foul line jumper. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Come on, Knicks. Come on. 14-point game. Let's get another basket. Just run some good offense. You're not going to get it back in one shot. Just get a nice, easy look. Achiuwa hands it off to Kolek. Kolek dancing around the screen. Kicks it out to McBride for an open 3 on the left wing. Can't get it to go. Would have been a nice big shot. But here comes Beasley off the rebound. Beasley coming to his left. Bridges trying to chase him. Driving it down. Gets caught in the air. Tried to feed it off to Stewart. And Kolek comes up with the steal after the bad pass. Kolek hit ahead to McBride. McBride putting his head down. Stopping. Kicking out to Bridges. Back to McBride. Great transition defense from the Pistons. McBride puts a move on and then puts the 3 up over Ivy. My goodness, the hesitation. I thought they called the timeout. They didn't. Beautiful hesitation move from McBride. He brought it all the way back out, and he said, no, I'm not. And then once Ivy took that step back, he popped that 3 in his face. Ivy trying to answer right now, driving it in on McBride, puts up a little floater over him. Great defense from McBride. Achiuwa with the rebound, they come up with a stop. Achiuwa bringing it down, hands it off to Hart. Hart coming to his right, putting his head down, attacking. Tries to put up a floater, and he does get the floater off over Fontecchio. I thought Fontecchio got a piece of it, but he didn't. Josh Hart knocks down the floater over him. 9 minutes to go. I forgot to restart the timer, y'all. My bad. But it's back to being, and I forgot to give McBride the 3, I believe. It's back to being a 1-point game, a single-digit game. 9 points, 42-33. Hattie said they need to up the free throw point skills like 2K. They do. I don't know what's going on. I mean, they're a really good free throw shooting team. As a team, they shoot well above 80% from the free throw line. I don't know what happened today. They just didn't show up for free throw practice or something, for shoot around. No one shot free throws today. AP said if I'm Tom Thibodeau, I'm throwing table to the halftime. He may well be doing that. He may well definitely do that tonight. Jules said, what happened to Big Cat? He is out with knee tendinopathy. I don't know what tendinopathy is. If we got any doctors in the chat, they can let me know. I just think it's just sort of like, I know the Knicks don't do injury management kind of stuff or player management. I know they don't really do that. I think it's that tonight. I think it's that with Cat. Like, why push it? He's been banged up a little bit here and there. They think they can beat the Pistons without him. So they did it, right? Brunson is playing tonight. I believe someone asked that too. B. Will. What's up, B. Will? He said, Cat and Brunson out. Karl-Anthony Towns is out tonight. He will not play. Brunson is playing. He just did not start the second quarter. Played the entirety of the first quarter about. Soon said the Knicks will bring it close by halftime. Yeah, just stay in the game. Should not be losing by 16 to them. Listen, they can get a lead on you. They're a decent team, especially if they're shooting it well like they are tonight. But 16 is too much. Keep it within arm's distance away. Like what are we doing? What are you doing? Get closer, Knicks. And they're doing just that. Hattie said jumper's knee, inflammation. Thank you, Dr. Hattie MD. Appreciate you. But yeah, like I said, I think it's just kind of injury management kind of stuff. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? I don't know if I said what's up to you yet, but what's up, Yvette? Will said Tibbs is going to lose his voice at halftime. Do you guys expect Tom Thibodeau to even have a voice at this point? I don't know if he does. I think the great thing about this team is that some teams do a really good job of self-coaching. I think this Knicks team does a good job of self-coaching. Right? They're veterans. They've been in the league for a while. A lot of them have played together for a number of years at this point. They're old and mature players. Like, they know. They don't have to be coached hard right now, you know? Ivy has it up top. We're back into it. Gets it over to Cunningham. Trying to stop the bleeding here. Haven't scored in a while. Cunningham coming to his left. A dribble pull-up three over McBride. Gets caught on the screen, and Cunningham makes him pay, knocking down the three. Pushing the lead back up to 12. McBride bringing it down. Has it on the right wing. Tim Hardaway Jr. switches onto him. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges, I don't like that three. It was off balance. Can't get it to go. Comes up short. Tobias Harris with the rebound. Here comes Cunningham. Kolek, the lone defender trying to guard him. He spins off of him. Great defense from Kolek, but Achua can't grab the rebound, and they get it over to Ivy. Ivy with the reverse layup. Wild shot. Great rim deterrence from Precious Achua there. I love having Precious back. I love it. Josh Hart on the left wing. Hesitation move. Driving it down. Goes under the basket. Kicks it out the Bridges. Right corner three wide open. Comes up short again. And Stewart with the rebound. Good box out from Ivy on Achua. Ivy pushing the pace a little bit, and he throws it to nobody. Ball going back to the Knicks off the turnover. Under 8 minutes to go now. Jules said, Cat needs his rest. I wouldn't rush him back. I know we lose 25 points from him. Yeah, but, you got a deep team. You got a deep team in terms of, like, players who can pick up the slack. They can. So, Brunson will be bringing it down as he checks back in for Kolek. Hattie reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate you, Hattie. I very much do. If you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please go ahead, hit the thumbs up button. As Brunson running the pick and roll, Precious Achua. Nice, beautiful pocket pass to Precious. And Precious tried to finger roll that thing in there. He didn't get it to go, but he did get the foul call on Isaiah Stewart. So he will be going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Susan said Tibbs has a voice as long as he has hair. I don't know if that's a good sign for his voice then. MBM said, so we have to wait for the Knicks to wake the F up. Yeah, it looks like now they got us sitting around wondering when they're going to turn up. Fred said no Towns and the Knicks will have to make adjustments. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Precious Achua does knock down a free throw, finally. Finally. Jalen Duren subs back in. Big Rud said, so it's barely hanging on, Tibbs' voice. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Achua goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. Thank you, Precious. After missing 2 before, he knocks down 2 there. Cunningham bringing it down. Josh Hart's going to guard him now. As Mikal Bridges sits down for the first time in a while. Josh Hart getting right into Cunningham, making it very difficult on him, not giving him any space. Over to Hardaway Jr., back to Cunningham, catches, pump fakes. Josh Hart guarding him well, tries to blow past him, inside the Holland, puts up the floater, gets it to go. That's just the star being a star right there. Cunningham making something out of nothing. It was great defense from the Knicks. Cunningham still found a slither of space open. Brunson coming to his left off the Achua screen, driving it down, picks up a foul call, can't get the floater to go, but he will be going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Knicks getting to the foul line here. Getting to the foul line. Slowing the game down. Hattie said we need Huckamania tonight. He's getting minutes. He's getting minutes. Giles G, what's up, Giles? I'm with family. Matt, I can't watch the game, damn. Appreciate you hanging out with us, though. Appreciate you, brother. Brunson knocks down the first free throw. Ivan said the bench mobb's got to get it done tonight. They do. They do. We're talking about Hug Porty. We're talking about Kolek. Talking about McBride. Got to get some buckets tonight, guys. Brunson goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. Hopefully, though, those free throw yips that we saw, just first quarter stuff, and that's out of the way now. Knicks starting to knock down some free throws. 10-point game, 47-37. Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead right now. Cunningham gets it over to Harris. And they call defensive 3 seconds on Achua. So Cunningham will go to the foul line for a free point here. Hattie said third quarter, the South Seas kicks it. Yeah, I mean, and Cunningham misses a free throw. Yes, sir. I love it. I love missed free throws from our opponents. Carl, what's up, Carl? He said, looking like the brown Shawn Michaels. Let's get it. Shawn Michaels is my favorite wrestler of all time, so I'll take it. I'll take it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hardaway has it, gets it over to Cunningham. Cunningham coming to his right, over the over the top pass to Duren, rolling to the basket, and Anunoby comes up with the block. McBride bringing it down, coming to his left. Up top to Anunoby is the trailer. Catches, pump fakes, they swing it around. Brunson, right corner 3, wide open. Rattles it in, and one. Cunningham runs into him, baby. 4-point play for the captain. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get to the line, then. Get to the line. 7-point game. Brunson going to the foul line. He's going to knock down this free throw. Defense leading the offense. Anunoby protecting that basket against Duren. And the Knicks making the extra pass. Love it. I love it. About to be a 6-point game. K. Hazy said, oh, Brunson gets a hug. Brunson does knock down his free throw. Thank you, JB. Thank you. Finally, knocking down some free throws here. Brunson's up to 15 points. Putting the team on his back a little bit here. But it looks like the Knicks finally woke up. Cunningham has it up top. A dribble pull-up 3. Good contest from the Knicks. It didn't matter. Cunningham. He said, quiet down, everybody. He said, quiet it down. Brunson against Cunningham here. Splits the pick and roll. Inside pass to Anunoby. Hangs in the air. Can't get it to go. But Achua tips it up and in. And the Knicks are moving and grooving now offensively. Now it's time to slow them down defensively. But Cunningham, he's got other plans right now. Backing down McBride, coming to his right off the Duren screen. Gets caught in the air, leaves it off for Harris. Goes up, finishes through the contact. Can't get it to go, but they do call a foul on Precious Achua, sending Tobias Harris to the foul line for 2 free throws. John Mosgrove, what's up, John? He said assists win games. Especially the way the Knicks played, averaging the highest assist numbers they've had in years. Harris knocked down the first free throw. Big Rud said Cunningham showing out at home so far. I think this is in the Garden, though. No, it's not in New York? It is. It's a Knicks game. Is Cunningham from New York? He's not. Am I missing something there? Showing out at home so far. What do you mean, Big Rud? This is in New York. Harris does go 2 for 2 at the line, so by the way. We're under the halfway point here in the second quarter. It's a 9-point game, 52-43. Brunson coming to his left against Hardaway Jr. and dribbles it off his own foot. And the ball going back to the Pistons. AP said if they get it under 10, there's a chance they could win. It's a 9 now. They got to keep it there, though. You're right. And Hardaway Jr. with the 3 can't get it to go. But my man Andrex, SF 49ers, San Francisco 49ers, appreciate you. Thank you for the subscription, my man. As Josh Hart pushes it in transition and gets a righty layup to go. Like I said, the offense seems to have cleaned up here. Now it's about slowing them down defensively, which is not the Knicks' forte, but they should still be able to do it. Cunningham coming to his right, and they call a moving screen on Hardaway. Good effort from the Knicks so far, defensively. Sharon said the Knicks will score 120, the Pistons won't. We'll see. I mean, the way they're shooting it right now is, a little bit above where they usually do, but their good shooters are shooting it well tonight. Brunson over to McBride, catches, pump fakes, driving to his left. He's in the paint, ball poked loose, but he picks it back up out to Josh Hart. Wide open left wing three, gets it to go. And now the Knicks are finding their offensive groove, y'all. 4-point game, 52-48. They're back into it. Cunningham on the right wing. Let's get a stop here, Knicks. Cunningham's dancing with it. Achua's guarding him. Cunningham coming to his right. Brunson jets out. Cunningham puts up the three as Achua's late to close back out, and Cunningham is cooking tonight, y'all. He is cooking tonight. 55-48. Brunson has it up top. Quick crossover to his right. Hands it off to Hart. Over to Achua. Achua. Over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by the rookie Holland. Jab step coming to his right. Ball poked loose by Duran. Second straight turnover from Brunson. McBride, the lone defender. They get over to Hardaway, who goes up and throws down a one-handed jam. So every time it feels like the Knicks do something right, it goes wrong. 57-48. My bad, y'all. My bad. And the Knicks are going to call a timeout here. Scoreboard slightly off. Thank you, AP. 57-48. Still a 9-point game. Like I said, every time it feels like the Knicks do something right, something goes wrong. Something goes very wrong. And 2 straight Brunson turnovers will do that. Knicks have to clean it up. David Haas Jr. David said, Josh Hart, our best 3-point shooter. It's definitely felt that way the last couple of games. What was he? 4 for 6 from 3 the other night? Giles G said, damn, Tim Hardaway got traded twice from the Knicks. He did. He did. He has the glorious distinction of being told by the Knicks franchise, like, we're done with you, brother. You're going to go over there. It's crazy they traded him the first time and then signed him to a big offer sheet and then traded him again because they realized, oh, no, he's pretty much the same player. He's still pretty much the exact same player we traded. Which is just, that story in itself just goes to show you how incompetent the team was ran before Leon Rose took over. David Haas Jr. is definitely missing Cat, for sure. For sure. I mean, he's your second best player, but for the large swaths of the season, he's effectively been your best player so far, right? Hazy said Josh is at 40% this season from 3. He is, and I love the way he's shooting it confidently. He's not a high-volume 3-point shooter, but he's taking advantage of the fact that he is the weak link on offense, and so if teams are going to be in rotation and they're going to leave one person open, it's going to be Josh Hart. So I'm happy he's confidently shooting them. I'm even more happy he's knocking them down, AP said, haven't heard Bridges' name all night. What the hell is he doing out there? He's been playing. He played pretty well. He played okay. I shouldn't say pretty well. He played okay. Well, never mind. I take that back. He's 1 for 6. 1 for 3 from 3-point range. He's got 4 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Doing a little bit of everything. But Tom Thibodeau played him way too long. He played him like 14 straight minutes. So the legs were starting to go. A lot of his jump shots were coming up short. After he knocked down his first one or one of his first 2 or something like that. So he finally gave him a rest. He played him pretty much the entirety of the Charlotte's game. Guy needs a rest. Take him out, Tibbs. And he did. So hopefully when he comes back, he plays better. Defense was okay too. Wasn't great, but it was okay. It's kind of been the story of Mikal Bridges' season this year. 25-26 champs was popping, my guy. He said, I'm not concerned about this deficit. I'm not concerned about it, but I do think the Knicks, they got to get something going. Because this Pistons team definitely can beat them. They're not the Hornets. I felt the same way about you during the Hornets game. Not so much right now, though. Brunson dancing with it against Hardaway Jr. Has him in the post, stops, turns, fall away, comes up short. Beasley with the rebound. And Cunningham will bring it down. Anunoby steps up to guard him. Crosses over to his right. Attacking the paint, goes up, high with the right. Ooh. Coming through with the right hand, and he gets it to go high off of the glass. over Hugporty and Anunoby. Tough move from Cunningham. He's been fantastic all night long. Josh Hart up top, dancing with it around the Hugporty screen. Driving it down. Up top to McBride. Catches. Pump fakes. One dribble to his left. Puts up the three over Cunningham. Can't get it to go. Feel like the Knicks are settling for shots right now. Cunningham bringing it down. Pump fake on Beasley. Beasley coming down. Puts up the floater. Comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Hugporty rips it away from Duren, who fell down after he grabbed it. And now Josh Hart has it on the left wing. Gets it over to Anunoby in the corner. Anunoby puts up a left corner three. Can't get it to go. I feel like the Knicks are just chucking up shots right now. Move the ball around a little bit more. Come on. Harris bringing it down against McBride. Harris is going to put him in the post. He's got the large size advantage. They bring a double team. Pass fake, pass fake. Now they get it the hard way. Now they get it back to Harris. Spins towards the baseline. Picks his dribble up again. Great defense from the Knicks, forcing him to pick his dribble up. They get it over to Beasley. Fall away over Josh Hart. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Ball knocked loose. Hugporty. You got to box out Hugporty. They swing it over to Beasley. Left corner three. Nothing but net. They played fantastic defense, and then they couldn't grab a rebound. Hugporty. Box out, my man. Box out. 10-0 run for the Pistons here to put them back up 62-48. 14-point lead. Ties their largest lead of the game, I believe. And Brunson, quick crossover to his right hand. Gets an easy layup. 62-50. Under 2 minutes to go here. Cunningham has it up top, coming to his right. In and out dribble, pocket pass to Duren, who goes up and throws it down with two hands. Hugporty struggling a little bit defensively here tonight. I don't love the game from Hugporty tonight. Bridges is at the scores table, ready to check in. Brunson has it up top. Over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby has it up top, gets it over to Hugporty. Hugporty attacking off the bounce, flips it up with the left hand and gets it to go. Went right at Duren's chest. Okay, Hugporty, okay. I didn't know you had that in your bag. I didn't know you had that. A between the legs crossover and then finishing with the left hand over Duren. Cunningham driving to his right. Brunson tries to stay in front of him. Stripped him, but he ended up fouling him. So he's going to send Cunningham to the foul line for 2 free throws. Cunningham has been a monster tonight. Relic, what's up, Relic? Hendrick Reyes, what's up, Hendricks? How are we losing to Detroit of all teams? Detroit's not bad, man. You guys are thinking of Detroit of last year. Detroit's not bad. You got to give Detroit a little bit of respect. They should definitely be winning this game, but you got to give Detroit some respect. Giles G said, why would Bridges change his jump shot at his age? This ain't NBA 2K looking for a jump shot. Listen, apparently he said he changes his jump shot a little bit every year. He's been trying to slowly move his release point higher and higher and higher. I don't think the changing of the jump shot is the issue. That's not true. It is a little bit of an issue. I think he'll be fine in the long run, the thing is what I'm getting at. Cunningham slips and falls, and Brunson gets open from three and knocks it down. After Cunningham knocked down both of his free throws, by the way. So it's 66-55 now. Still an 11-point game. Can they get it under 10 before halftime? I'll feel a little bit better about that. Stewart has it up top. Fakes the handoff. Now gets it out to Beasley, and Anunoby just rips it out of his hands. He's attacking here, going all the way. Loses it. No foul call. Thought they would have called the foul there. Josh Hart gets caught in the air, flips it out to Hugporty. Hugporty back out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it up top. Going to slow it down for a good shot. Smart. Josh Hart driving, steps back, fall away mid-range jumper, rattles it in. Josh Hart, what has gotten into you with your jump shooting, brother? Did you steal all the jump shooting juice from Mikal Bridges? What's going on? 9-point game, and I believe the Knicks should get the ball back for at least one more possession. There's about a 6-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Cunningham has it up top, driving to his right. Another dribble pull-up three, and another knocked down three from Cunningham. He has been special tonight. 10 seconds for the Knicks to get a good shot off. Brunson bringing it down. In and out dribble coming to his right off a Hugporty screen. Stops, steps back. Pocket pass inside the Hugporty. And he gets fouled by Cunningham before going up for the shot with 1.4 left on the clock. Big Rud says, like you said, better take this team seriously. They believe they can best the Knicks. Lots of confidence right now. Yeah. Especially after you let them come out the way that they came out. Getting easy looks at the basket. Hugporty misses a free throw. Come on, Hugporty. AP said as soon as Karl Anthony Towns was out, and then we were losing because Bridges was going to be a non-factor. I think Bridges has been okay. I don't think he's been a non-factor. The Knicks are not communicating off the screens, and they're not playing Cunningham off the screens very well at all tonight. We'll go through the box scores at the end of the half here as Ivy chucks it up. Hakpori did knock down the second free throw. I will say one very interesting thing that I did notice. After starting the game, no Jericho Sims. I don't know what that means. I don't know if Tom Thibodeau feels like you guys feel, and he may be out on Jericho Sims right now after some really rough stretches in games, but Mark said they also shot 57% most of the kid. All right, we'll go through the box scores right away. Knicks down 11 at halftime, 69-58. Not great. But look, 69 points from Detroit in the first half. I feel like has to be a season high for them. No? You know, like, come on. Knicks not playing great defense right now is the main issue. Their communication tonight has been putrid. Also, they've kind of dared Cunningham to shoot. And he is a flamethrower right now. It's not like Cade Cunningham's not a good shooter, but he can be an inconsistent shooter. And tonight he's got it going. So Knicks had to clean that up in the second half. Let's go through the box scores. Actually, let's bring it up on stream so we could all look at it together. I like doing this. So you can see what I see. AB said, "Don't get me wrong. I'm happy he's a Knick. I just want him to be good for us." Yeah. I mean, that's literally perfectly said, because I can't be upset at anybody who's upset at Bridges, because I'm also upset at Bridges. You know, like, this is not the Mikal Bridges we were promised. This is not the Mikal Bridges we thought we were getting. So, yes, I'm happy he's on the team. I'm upset he's playing as poorly as he has to start the year. He has started to come around. He has started to play better as of late. But, like, it's hard to go the other way, you know? Like, I felt like he had already was starting to hit rock bottom. So, all right. So we're going to start with Detroit. Harris, overall, let's look at it. 13 for 23 from three for them. 56.5% from three. Too many threes they're allowing. Right? And then 26 for 46 from the field. I mean, half of the field goals they made were threes. I don't think they're going to hit 26 threes tonight, although with how open some of those threes have been, I'm not going to entirely rule it out. But if the record is 29 threes made in a game, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that, like, maybe they probably don't even hit 20 threes tonight. But crazier things have happened. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Obviously, this is the guy we should be looking at. Mr. Cunningham. Not all those guys. Mr. Cunningham right here. 7 for 11 from the field, 5 for 7 from 3. 2 for 3 from the foul line. He's got 5 rebounds. He's got 9 assists already. So he's literally their entire team right now. It's literally their entire team right now. When he was out of the game, that's when the Knicks cut it to 4. They threw him right back out there. They got it right back up to 14 on a 10-0 run real quick, you know? Rated E for emotions. What's up, Rated E? Will said Detroit is not like this, I promise. They're definitely not like this. 69 points in the first half is not like them. But the Knicks have also not played very good defense, right? Listen, outside of Cunningham, I feel like the Knicks are doing an okay job, right? 9 for Tobias Harris, 7 for Hardaway Jr., although 15 off the bench for Beasley, so they're not doing a good job on Beasley. 5 for 6 from 3. They got to close out on 2 guys. Beasley, or 3 guys. Beasley, Cunningham, and Hardaway Jr. Everyone else, I'm not saying leave them open from 3. I am saying that there's 2 guys who are killing them, and their names are Cunningham and Beasley. And they're mostly doing it from the three-point line. Between the 2 of them, 10 threes. Between 2 players, they've hit 10 threes. So, that is not ideal. And I expect a better performance in the second half. All right, I guess we're going to go down to the Knicks now. And look who's showing up for us tonight. The captain himself, 20 points. Does have 4 turnovers, though. Like, this right here, this number right here, a killer. An absolute killer. with only 2 assists. So it's literally has a negative assist to turnover ratio. That's not good at all. 7 for 10 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3, 3 for 5 from the foul line. He's trying out there. He's got the team on his back. 0 from Jericho Sims. He only played the first 6 minutes of the game. We did not see him since. 10 minutes for Achua, 9 minutes for Hugporty to kind of fill in those slots as the backup bigs. Anunoby's 1 for 7. I feel like I should go back and look because I feel like every time Anunoby has an off shooting night or a bad offensive game, this team really, really, really struggles without his offensive contributions. And 1 for 7 for the game and 1 for 4 from 3-point range is not good enough for OG. He does have 6 points. He has gone to the foul line a little bit. They're being very physical and aggressive with him, obviously because he's a very big, physical, aggressive player. And so they're matching that, and it's throwing his game off. Bridges, not much better. 1 for 6 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3. 2 boards, 2 assists, 4 points. He did play, I believe, 14 minutes consecutively, 14 or 15 minutes consecutively before Tom Thibodeau finally sat him down and gave him a rest, which, could contribute to the fact that he didn't shoot it all that well. Anunoby actually played more minutes than him. That could also be a little bit of a factor. You're asking a lot of these guys defensively and then to also ask them to be offensive engines, can eat away at you a little bit. Josh Hart, 4 for 5, also kind of stepped up, especially towards the end of that second quarter. 9 points, 3 boards, and assist. I think this number right here, they have 11 a total assist, and the Pistons have 16. I think that number right there is also huge. Rebounding, about the same, 16 to 19, not bad. Off the bench, they got contributions though. Kolek with 3, knocking down a 3-point shot. McBride with 7, Hugporty with 5, and Achua with 4. I thought Hugporty struggled defensively. He's your backup big, and he's kind of out there because he's known as a solid defender, but, Noah Linden, what's up, Noah? Hardaway Jr. is a bad NBA player. No excuse for him cooking us. He's not really cooking us. What does Hardaway Jr. have? Tim Hardaway Jr. is 3 for 6. He's got 7 points, man. He's not cooking us. He's at 1-3. He's 1 for 4. 2 rebounds. Literally doesn't have an assist. He's literally been an okay player playing off of Cunningham, who's on fire. The Knicks have decent balance. 9 for Hart. Good bench contributions here. They just need one of these 2 guys, Bridges and Anunoby, to get going. And I think they'll be all right. Right? They're down 11 with literally Bridges and Anunoby combining to be 1 for 13. Or 2 for 13, excuse me. Which, I don't think will be replicated in the second half, but you never know. So, David Haas Jr. said Huck needs to start the second half. Tom Thibodeau doesn't, once he's committed to a lineup to start a game, I don't think I've ever seen him deviate from that, except that year where I believe he benched Elfrid Payton in the second half and started Derrick Rose in the second half in the playoff game. I think that's the only time I've ever seen him bench a guy who he started with. So I think you'll see a similar situation where Precious Achiuwa starts the second half. He'll play 4 minutes, and then we'll get him out of there, and we'll end the game playing mostly a combination of Hugporty and or Achiuwa. So outside of tonight's game, we can go around the league. A couple of games have ended already. We talked about that Cleveland game where Evan Mobley set a career high, 41 points, 10 boards, 3 blocks. I know it's against the bad Charlotte team that we just saw, but 41 points is impressive. He also hit 6 threes in that game, 6 for 8 from 3. So, or 5 threes, something like that. 5 or 6 3. I mean, we can literally check right now. AV said, I love retro stuff. Me too. If you guys can't see it back there, I got a bunch of old retro... Oh, you can't see it. I'm in the way. You got a bunch of old retro cameras. These are old film cameras. This one's broken. I have to fix it, but they're expensive to fix. It's an old Kodak flip-out camera. Right? You open it, and like I said, it's broken, but the lens comes out. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. I have to fix it. I have to order parts for it, but it's difficult to find parts. I'm not gonna open. I'm not gonna open this up for you guys right now, but it's really cool. I like it. Where's my lock? Here it is. If I slide that up, I should be able to. Well, I gotta take this out first. All right, so I'm not gonna do that, but. AB said the NBA gave the Cavaliers the easiest start to a season. Well, hopefully they slow down in the second half of the season then. You know, if that's the case, like, listen, everybody plays pretty much a similar schedule. Obviously, it depends on the division and conference you're in, how often you play certain teams. But like, if they have an easy start to their season, that means they'll have a harder start to end their season. I think, you know, it'll all balance out in the end. But 21-3 is 21-3. I also wanted to check how many threes he made today. Evan Mobley was 6 for 8 from 3. I was right. 6 for 8 is impressive. Very impressive. All right, back to the scores. AP said I had my original SNES from when I was 13, and it still works. Oh my God. We do not. We have, I think we've talked about this before, but I have my old NES. Well, you can't see it because I'm on a really small screen right now, but we definitely talked about this before. I have my old like classic mini, the re-release a couple of years ago they put out. I actually got this from my parents, because they were definitely around for the NES, and I mean they definitely were more. By the time the SNES came out, they were a little bit too old for it, so they're more nostalgic for the NES. But I couldn't get the NES. The only one I could get was the SNES. They're really hard to get. Those little guys. Okay, around the league. Nuggets playing the Wizards. And the Wizards are actually beating them. Oh my goodness, Denver. Don't let the Wizards beat you. Listen, you think it's bad that Detroit's beating us right now? The Wizards are beating the Nuggets. And they're on a 15-game losing streak? I have to check now. I have to know. The Wizards are on a 16-game losing streak. And they're beating the Nuggets. So if you feel bad, if you don't feel great about the Knicks being down to the Pistons at halftime here, just know that the Nuggets are down by 6 at the end of the third quarter here against the Denver Nuggets. Thunder blowing out the Pelicans. Our game is on. The Mavericks beating up on the Raptors. The Raptors, we play Monday. Yeah, at Toronto. So I feel like Toronto's similar team to Detroit, similar record, 7-16. But they're starting to get healthy. They got Barnes back. RJ's playing well. Quickly still out. Grizzlies versus Boston. This is actually a good game. Grizzlies have been playing well. They're 15-8 on the year. Hopefully Boston can get a loss today. We can win. Another step closer to the 2 seed, y'all. Phoenix playing Miami. And too early to really tell, but Phoenix leading by 5 right now. Kevin Durant still remains out for that team. So we're rooting for Memphis tonight. Shout out Memphis. Who else were we rooting for? That's pretty much it. No other Eastern Conference teams. I mean, the Cavs already won earlier tonight. If the Cavs had an easy schedule to start the year, what does their schedule look like as they move forward? Miami can be tough. Tomorrow, Washington, they should win that easily. Brooklyn's feisty, but Cleveland should still be able to win that. Milwaukee's an interesting one because you never know what you're getting in Milwaukee on a night-to-night basis. Philly's a mess. Utah sucks. And it's at home at Cleveland, so they should be able to win that easily. Then they're at Denver. Then go on a West Coast road trip to end the month. So maybe we're looking for losses at the end of the month. We'll see. Denver, Golden State, Los Angeles, and Dallas. That's a tough road trip. That's a tough road trip. Although, we'll see what the Lakers are at that point. They may be a mess as well. Golden State's starting to slip. Denver losing to Washington tonight, a little bit of a mess. So maybe it's not as bad as I'm making it out to be. 3 teams on a little bit of a slide here, but hopefully by the end of the month they pick it back up for the Cleveland game. Charlotte, they got Oklahoma City coming early January. Toronto sucks. Indiana sucks. OKC again, they play in January. Minnesota, they play, has been playing better. Phoenix, Houston. I'm trying to see like when it picks up. I guess it picks up in the middle there. They still got some easy ones mixed in. Like Washington's there. Detroit is there. Detroit's feisty, but Detroit is there. We don't play them again until February, late February, third week of February. So it's going to be a while before we meet the Cleveland Cavaliers again. All right, looks like we're getting ready for the third quarter, y'all. Oh, no Jericho Sims. Precious Achiuwa starting the second half. I was wrong. That is, whoop, sirens ringing around about Jericho Sims right now. He may be out of the rotation. Cunningham comes out with the ball up top, being guarded by Achiuwa on the switch. They lob it over the top to Duren, kicks it out. Harris wide open in the right corner for three, can't get it to go. Ball knocked out of bounds by Ivy. Ball going back to the Knicks. Or going to the Knicks for the first time here. Sharon McLean said Ainge probably wants Brunson for Kessler. Probably. And that's probably why the Knicks hung the phone up on him. All right, here we go. Brunson bringing it down against Ivy. Gets it over to Achiuwa, back to Brunson. Coming to his left. Pulling it back. It's over to Bridges. Bridges jab step. Against Hardaway. Coming to his right off the Achiuwa screen. Over to Josh Hart, right corner three. They leave him open. Can't make him pay. Achiuwa keeps the ball alive. Still keeping it alive. But Cunningham comes up with it. Cunningham full head of steam driving it down. Then they call a foul on Josh Hart. This is the big moment, y'all. No Jericho Sims to start the second half. I don't know if I've ever seen Tom Thibodeau do that. Interesting. Rated E said Justin Sims going to Jazz, Kessler going to the Knicks. We wish. Ivy misses a floater. No one boxes out Duren as Achiuwa goes for the block shot. Duren gets a two-handed jam. 71-58. Not a great way to start the quarter. 13-point deficit for the Knicks. Josh Hart has it up top. Gets it over to Achiuwa. Achiuwa fakes the handoff. Coming to his left. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson, good screen from Achiuwa. Steps back for a wide open three. Comes up short. Needed it. Also need somebody other than Brunson to get some shots. You know, nobody's getting open here right now. It's Brunson or nothing. Pistons, beautiful ball movement. They get it out to Ivy for a three. Comes up well short, but Harris right there for an offensive rebound. The Knicks not doing a good job of rebounding tonight at all. Duren has it in the high post in the right wing. They lob it over the top to Harris, who gets a foul call on Josh Hart. NBM said Bridges has to shoot, Mr. Make. Somebody's got to shoot outside of Brunson. And this isn't me saying Brunson is, being a ball hog or shooting too much. This is me saying, like, somebody has to help Brunson tonight. Charlie said, I don't like Detroit Pistons snapping the Knicks winning streak, but it's okay. At least Cat will be 100% against the Hawks next game. But we have one more game before we play the Hawks. We play Toronto on Monday, and then we play Atlanta on Wednesday. But, yes. Harris goes 2-for-2 at the foul line. Brunson bringing it down. Anunoby up top gets it over to Hart. Hart over to Anunoby. Catches up top. Coming to his right, dancing with it. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing. Puts up a three over Ivy. Rattles out. Can't get it to stay. Harris with the rebound. Hit ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham bringing it down. In and out dribble. Crossing over on Bridges. Spinning to his right hand. Going to the basket. And flips it up with a running, sweeping hook layup shot. And he gets it to go. That's just a tough shot. Excuse me. Tough shot from Cunningham. Bridges up top. Cross-court pass to Josh Hart. Driving to his left. In the paint. Kicks it out. Bridges, a left wing three. Splashes it nothing but net. Thank you, Mikhail. Ivy on the left wing. Driving it down. Gets a foul on Brunson. Can't get the floater to go, but he will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. 75-61. 14-point deficit with Ivy going to the foul line. Don't like it. Engorged Worcestershire sauce. Appreciate you, brother. I'd say the Knicks are a top 25 NBA squadron. I'd say so, too. It's a safe assumption. Ivy misses a free throw. Love when our opponents misses free throws. Thank you. Mark said, I don't like this one bit. Can't blame you, brother. I can't blame you. This is not a good showing for the Knicks tonight. I think the only thing, my only mission is squeak out a win, steal it tonight. But it's not looking great for our Knicks. Ivy splits a pair of free throws, knocking down the second one. Under 10 to go. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left off the Achua screen. Brunson gets it over to Precious. Precious hands it off to Bridges. Bridges coming to his right, driving it down in the paint, scoop layup with the right hand, gets it to go over Duren. Tough move from Bridges. Is McHale going to wake up here in the second half? We need somebody other than Brunson. Ivy has it up top, dancing with it. Gets it over to Duren. Duren driving it down against Achua. Euro steps in the lane, puts up a floater, rattles in and out, can't get it to go. Good defense and good rebounding from Precious Achua there. Brunson bringing it down. Quick crossover to his right, attacking Tim Hardaway Jr., stopping, pump faking, kicks it out to Achua, over to Bridges. Bridges back to Achua. Achua fakes the handoff. Now hands it off to Bridges coming to his right. Stops in the mid-range, kicks it up top to Hart. Hart pass fake, driving to his left, leans in, fall away jumper, double clutches, comes up short. Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham hit ahead. It's a 3-on-2. They swing it out. Hardaway Jr. right corner three. Too long, can't get it to go. Long rebound finds its way out to Ivy, though. They swing it out. Left wing three for Cunningham. Can't get it to go. And Achua chases down the rebound. Let's get a good shot. Please. Hit ahead to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's going to put his head down, attack, and get a layup. And he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Good attack from Josh Hart, who got slapped in the head, down on the ground. Hattie said, okay, Bridges, prove us wrong. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. David Haas Jr. said, Bridges waking up, need OG to do something. Do the same. Absolutely. Absolutely. We relied on Brunson way too heavily in that first half. He had 20 points. But you need other guys to be able to give you something, man. AP said, as soon as Cat was out, I knew it was a loss because there's an incomplete team. We need everyone available. Yeah, I mean, look, the Knicks really rely on their starting lineup, especially with Mitch Robb and Precious Jewel being out as long as they did. They definitely relied very heavily on their starting lineup. But, like, look, and with Campaign out tonight, like, you're missing some depth outside of Karl-Anthony Towns. A guy who can come off the bench and score for you, provide some buckets. Josh Hart knocks down both free throws. But you can't hang your head there. If you expect yourself to be a great team and hit that stratosphere, you got to win games like this. Ivy coming to his right up the handoff from Duren, gets into the paint. Double clutch, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound from Duren, goes up, gets blocked by Achua. Achua fighting for the rebound, ball knocked loose. Brunson picks it up. There we go, Precious. Way to fight on the inside. Brunson, oh, beautiful bounce pass to Achua, who gets fouled by Duren. Come on, talk to him, Precious. Flex on him. Talk to him. Beautiful pass from Precious Achua, and then the inside presence from Achua. First of all, contest the Ivy dunk. Duren gets the offensive rebound because Precious Achua was fighting Ivy. And then fights Duren for positioning inside, ends up blocking him, and then outruns him down the court. Beautiful bounce pass from Brunson, and he goes up and finishes strong and gets fouled by Duren. That may be the changing of the momentum here. Missed free throw, but Anunoby comes flying in, catches that thing, and throws it back down. What got into Anunoby there? The Knicks are turning it around, y'all. 11-1 run for the Knicks. Way to guard Cunningham here. Inside pass to Ivy. Beautiful pass. And he gets the layup to go. Cunningham is just dicing the Knicks up tonight. He is playing phenomenally. One of the best games I've seen Cunningham play. Brunson coming to his left off the Achua screen. In the paint. Puts up a floater. Comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Tried to save it, but right to Precious. Inside pass. Anunoby goes up and throws it down. There we go. There we go. The ball movement, the player movement. 7-point game. Why is my timer stopped? 7:30 to go. 13-3 run for the Knicks. Get a stop here. Cunningham driving it in on. And then Anunoby strips it out of his hands and then gets fouled by Cunningham. We're off and running, y'all. The defense is showing up. The defense is showing up now. Time to put the clamps on him. Zane, what's up, Zane? He said OG came flying in like Spider-Man. He did. He jumped up, hung in that air, waited for that ball to fly off the rim, and then said, okay, cool. Took it and threw it down. Brunson on the right wing, bounce pass to Achua, puts up a floater, comes up short. Needed that one. I would have popped off for Precious even harder there. Cunningham has it up top, directing traffic, trying to get his team an easy one here, slowing things down, looking for an easy basket, trying to cut the momentum. Cunningham coming to his left, pocket pass to Stewart, rolling down the basket, and then finishes through the Anunoby contest. That was a beautiful contest from Anunoby at the basket. Isaiah Stewart, great finish through the contact. Brunson coming to his right. Cunningham switches on to him. Brunson has it on the right wing, dancing with it, over to Bridges. Quick catch and fire from the right corner. Too long, can't get it to go. Harris with the rebound. Here comes Cunningham. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left. Coming down the paint. Goes up, can't get it to go. And they call it a late foul? Come on. Both Anunoby and Achua were there, and they both went straight up. Show me the replay. They're going to show the replay here. That's perfect defense. That's perfect defense there. I can't believe that. Hattie said stop chucking. Why does my timer keep stopping? I'm not hitting the button. 80-71. It is a 9-point game. I don't know. I couldn't tell if Tom Thibodeau used a challenge there. If he did use a challenge, I feel pretty good that they're going to reverse it. But we'll see. I don't even know if he used one. Cunningham with 23, 8, and 11. He's having a fantastic game tonight. Brunson still stuck on 20 points. He's yet to score here in the third quarter, which is an okay sign, considering how much they relied on him in the first half. Josh Hart with 11, Anunoby up to 10, Bridges up to 9. Both of those guys starting to make baskets. 3 for 9 for Bridges, 3 for 8 for Anunoby after only hitting one shot in the first half. Sitter Productions, he said, thanks for streaming this. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for hanging out with me. Anytime. We do every Knicks game of every season. So if you're in here and you haven't hit the thumbs up button, the best way to support a stream, the best way to support somebody's content is to hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. It really helps the support. Really helps to grow the channel, helps to grow the community. Appreciate you. And if you enjoy the content, we do every Knicks game of every season. And then outside of the Knicks games, we also schedule in between them, Monday through Friday, games throughout the week for us to watch. So we're hanging out Monday through Friday, and we do every Knicks game. So feel free to subscribe if you're enjoying the content so far. Appreciate you guys. We got a lot of people in the stream tonight. Over 200 for most of it. Sitter Production said, just like and subscribe. Appreciate you, Sitter. Appreciate you. Welcome to the community, my man. Zane said, so many Hall of Famers in the building today. Wow. I think something was going on. Because they did mention it on the pregame broadcast as well. But they do got a bunch of people in there. They're showing the camera now. They got David Lee. Shout out my man David Lee, my favorite Knick of all time. Allen Houston, Marcus Gamby. I believe Latrell Sprewell's here. AP said, I always try to shout you out on other shows. People have to know how good you are in play-by-play. Appreciate you, AP, man. Appreciate you, man. Really. Really. I got to do a better job of marketing myself. I always feel weird doing that. But I appreciate you, man. I really do. Cunningham at the foul line knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. Cunningham knocks down both of them. And the Knicks didn't challenge, by the way. And if they did, they didn't. Even if they did, I don't think they won it because Cunningham got the 2 free throws, obviously. Knocked down both of them. 11-point game. Brunson has it up top. Beasley guarding him. They get it into Anunoby in the high post. Spins, leans in, fall away. Looks like Harris maybe got a piece of it, but it's off of Stewart's leg as Anunoby airballed it. So, Zane said Patrick Ewing is in there. He is in there. Pat Ewing does technically work for the team though as well. I don't think he goes to every game. Pat Ewing is there. Brunson gets it in the Bridges. Stewart does a good job closing the airspace. He's driving to his right, kicks it out to Anunoby, catches, pump fakes, crosses over to his left, driving it down, puts up a floater, bounces on the rim, but he finally gets it to go down. And Knightley, favored child of OG, appreciate you for the subscription, my man. Thank you. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Bridges, coming to his right. Now, coming to his left, and Anunoby being too aggressive with the ball denial. They call a foul on OG off ball. 5:40 to go here. 82-73. Child of God, appreciate you. Highly favored child of God, appreciate you, my man. Camby was that dude. He was. I remember the end of Marcus Camby in the league. Detroit's in the bonus, so Hardaway Jr. is going to get 2 free throws. That is not good. Halfway through the quarter, 5:40 left to go here in the third, and Detroit's already in the bonus. Decade said, release the Huck. He will probably end up playing in the second half over Jericho as well, especially if Jericho's not going to start the quarter. Hardaway Jr. knocks down both of the free throws. 84-73, back to an 11-point game. Brunson has it up top. Dancing with it, driving to his left, blowing past the defense, puts up a floater off glass. Over Stewart, gets it to go. For Brunson's first basket of the second half here. Cunningham has it up top, driving to his left. Come on, Knicks, get a stop here. Inside pass to Stewart, catches, leaves it off. And then Harris goes up super strong and throws it down over Anunoby. The Knicks' backline defense off the initial pick and roll has been terrible tonight. 5 minutes to go. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left off the Achua screen. Driving it down. Hesitation. Leans in. Stops. Puts up the floater. Off glass. Again. Over Stewart. Again. Almost the same spot and pretty much the same result. The Knicks are just trading baskets right now with the Pistons as Cunningham splits the defense, gets caught in the air, and Anunoby steals it. What was Cunningham doing there? The world may never know. Hit ahead to Bridges in transition for a 3, can't get it to go. Get to the basket, Bridges. Stop settling for these threes, man. And then Cunningham stopping short and letting Josh Hart run into him. It's a foul, sending Cunningham to the foul line for 2 free throws. Not smart basketball. Noah Linden said Jokic is almost having a 60-point triple-double already and his team's losing. You gotta see this. We did see that they were losing to literally the worst team in the league, the Wizards, as Cunningham knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. It's 106-112. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Denver down 6, and Jokic has 53, 14, and 8. Boy, that Denver team's not good. It's looking worse and worse every day. Cunningham goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left off the Achua screen. Driving it down. Leaves it off for Bridges. Bridges up top. Gets it over to Achua. Achua hits Brunson cutting back door. Puts up a floater. Can't get it to go. Rushed it as Cunningham was there. Saw the cut coming. And then Cunningham, beautiful bounce pass to Harris. And then Bridges pokes it away. Great hands from Mikal Bridges. And Brunson will bring it down. Brunson spinning to his left, getting past the defense, getting down the lane, kicks it out. Anunoby, right corner 3, good contest, and he can't get it to go. And then Hardaway Jr. with the rebound. And then they get it over to Harris. And Harris is going to slow it down to get it into the hands of Cunningham. Cunningham has it up top, coming to his left. And a timeout for the Pistons, 88-77. The Knicks defense has really struggled in this game overall. It's really struggling here in the third quarter as it continues to struggle, I should say, here in the third quarter. Their offense seems fine. They're able to score here and there. They're cobbling together points, but 88 points with a little under 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter is not good enough. Not good enough at all. Noah Linden said the Nuggets are done. Their front office is trash. Thankfully, we aren't cursed with that issue. Yeah, I mean, you can literally trace a line from Denver's decline all the way back to when their former GM, Tim Connolly, left to take over the Minnesota Timberwolves job. Literally, once that happened and they hired Phil Booth, I believe his name is, to run basketball operations and be the GM there. Once that happened, you could tell. What's his name? Bruce Brown, who was a big part of their championship run. They didn't even make an attempt to re-sign him, and they said, hey, go walk, brother. You're too expensive. And they were like, our rookies will take your spot. That didn't work out too well, but they were still a really good team last year. I mean, they kept that nucleus, that starting five intact, one of the best starting fives in the league. And then after last season, they said, hey, KCP, we know you're an important part of our team. You get the boot as well. Get out of here, brother. Literally not even retaining your talent and then trading them to get more pieces and to maintain assets as a team that's in tax trouble because you have the best player in the league and you're going to be paying him $1 bajillion, and you also gave Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. big contracts. Like, what did you think was going to happen? You can't let talented players walk out of the door for nothing, especially when it's literally your choice to do so. I think their championship window is pretty much closed, unless they can find a creative way out of it. But I'm not trusting their front office to do that. David Haas Jr. said Joker coming to New York. I doubt it. I doubt he's ever leaving Denver, if I'm being honest. Noah said the dude deserves to be with us on the Knicks. I think every other fan base is also saying that. Like, oh, he deserves to be here. Who doesn't want Jokic on their team? Decade said, need Huck in the paint. Huck really struggled in that first half defensively. I thought he was okay offensively. He did some good things, set some good, strong screens. But I thought he struggled for the most part defensively. I think everybody's struggled a little bit defensively. Detroit's playing fantastically tonight. I believe the Knicks got a technical. Because we come out of that timeout and Detroit gets a free throw. Tim Hardaway, I believe Beasley knocked down the free throw. Now they get it into Beasley. Beasley on the left wing, up top to Stewart, over to Fontecchio. Fontecchio gets it over to Beasley, coming to his right, mid-range jumper, over Achua. Can't get it to go, and Anunoby with the rebound. Okay, you got a defensive stop. Can we get a basket here? We're down 12. Chip away at the lead. There's no 12-point shot in the NBA. You got to get it back defensively. Get rid of Brunson on the right wing. Pump fakes, drive it down, mid-range jumper off glass. Bounces around the rim, rolls around, and it pops out. Oof. Harris has it in the high post. Leaves it off for Ivy. Anunoby switches onto him. Ivy's going to dance with it, coming to his left. Brunson switches onto him, pokes it loose. He gets it back. Up top to Beasley. Beasley spinning, coming to his left, catches, pump fake, goes up now. Good defense for Anunoby. Halfway down, he almost got it to go. It's been that kind of night from three-point range for the Pistons. Everything's going down for them. Bridges bringing it down. Over to Achua. Driving it down to his left. Pulling it back out. Hands it off the Bridges. Coming to his right. Stops in the mid-range. Up top to Brunson. Catches. Jab step. Swings through. Gets fouled by Ivy. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. 2:43 left to go. Zane said, Wizards 2-18 right now, the worst team in the NBA, and they are losing to them, which is insane. It is. It is. And Josh Hart was the guy who picked up the technical foul, by the way. Not only that, Zane, not only are they 2-16, they've lost 16 games in a row. Anunoby's going to inbound it. The Knicks aren't going to go to the foul line. It was foul on the floor. Now they're in the bonus. So any foul will send players to the foul line now. Brunson in the paint, leaves it off for Anunoby. Pump fakes, goes up now, and he gets it to go down over Isaiah Stewart. Back to a 10-point game. The Knicks have traded baskets with him for pretty much the entirety of this third quarter. They got to get some defensive stops and get back into this one. Ivy has it on the left wing, attacking McBride off the bounce, gets blocked from behind by Anunoby. Achua with the rebound. Zane has become a member. Appreciate you, Zane. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your generosity. Hope you have a good time. Brunson coming to his left off the Achua screen, driving it down, stops, pump fake, leaves it off for McBride, leaves it off, Anunoby, right corner 3, fading out of bounds, comes up well short. Set your feet, fellas. Stop chucking them up like that. Ivy rushing it down, driving to his left, gets caught in the paint, kicks out. A wide open Fontecchio in the corner, can't get it to go, but Stewart with the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Holland, who's driving it in on Brunson, stops, turns, ball poked loose, it's still loose, McBride diving on it, ball still loose. and it's going to be a jump ball. Good hustle, good energy, good effort. I like it. Shout out my man Zane for becoming a member. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Even throw you up on the stream, my man. Thank you. Noah said, the Knicks defense has been bad. It has been bad this year. It has been bad. By the way, Tom Thibodeau has, for the most part, played his starting lineup the entirety of the quarter, except for bringing in McBride here towards the end. He's also brought in, and as Bridges comes up with a block, and then McBride tips it over to Bridges. Beautiful, high IQ basketball from our Knicks right there. And McBride gets an easy dunk out of it. 8-point game, guys. Timeout Detroit. 1:33 to go. K. Hazy said insane by Bridges. High IQ. Ivy steps back for the three. Bridges high hand gets the block. Brunson tips it away from Ivy. It's up in the air. McBride jumps up and tips it towards Mikal Bridges, who is standing behind the defense there, gets the ball, goes down. Easy dunk out of it. Beautiful, beautiful basketball. Zane said, win Sheffy for this stream. Appreciate you, Zane. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. AP said, what did AP say? Where is he? Where was your comment, AP? He said, I'll tell you this. Last year's team, Jalen Brunson, would have been enough to win. Washington winning does make it feel any better? I don't know what you mean by that. Last year's team, Brunson would have been enough to win. You mean this game? Brunson would have been enough to win this game? Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I mean, it's a different team. It's a different team. That team was a better overall three-point shooting team with DiVincenzo, but also, like, they lost games like this last year, too, especially early in the season. Who was that? My man Being Love. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the subscription, my man. Welcome. Ivy has it up top. Here we go. We're back into it. Ivy gets it over to Holland. Holland hands it off to Fontecchio. Bridges comes up with another steal. Bounce pass to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Kicks it out to McBride. Catches. Extra pass to Anunoby. Back to McBride. Right wing three. Knock it down. Come on. Oh, I needed that deuce. I needed that three, McBride. Too long off the back rim. I needed it. Deuce. Big shots tonight you've been missing, my man. Stewart has it up top. Hands it off to Fontecchio. Back to Stewart. Stewart gets it over to Ivy. Coming to his right. Oh, no, that's Beasley. Excuse me. Step back three, too long off the back rim. Anunoby with the rebound. Leaves it off for Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson on the left wing. Getting past the defense. Leaves it off for Bridges. In the paint. Little pull-up jumper. Splashes it. Mikal Bridges has been fantastic here to end the third quarter. He's been a huge spark at the end of the third quarter here. Ivy bringing it down. In and out dribble coming to his left. Bridges sticking with him. Driving it down into Hug 40. Stops. Pivots. Kicks it out up top. Ball knocked loose. Brunson picks it up. Brunson bringing it down. It's a 3-on-3. They do a good job getting back, but they throw the lob to Hug Porty. Throws it down, baby. Way to run the court, Ariel Hug Porty. 30 seconds to go. It is a 4-point game. Way to bring it in close going into the fourth quarter, Knicks. Way to do it. Ivy has it up top. He's going to wind down as much time as he can. It could be the final shot of the quarter. It's only about a 2-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Ivy has it up top being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right off a screen. McBride switches onto him. Ivy looking to dance. Driving to his left. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Great defense. Ivy with the McBride with the block shot on Ivy. And it's a shot clock violation. Ball going back to the Knicks. There's 1 second on the clock. Nolan and some good defense here. Finally, the defense shows up and they get back into the game. What a surprise. Oh, no, they put 2 seconds on the clock, 1.9. McBride's going to put his quarterback skills to work and throws it way too high. McBride, I thought you was a quarterback. All he talks about being a quarterback in high school. Terrible pass, McBride. The Knicks don't even get a shot up. I mean, there was 1.9 on the clock. They probably wouldn't get a good look anyway, but like, come on. McBride, put the ball in play, brother. I thought you was a quarterback. Jose, what's up, Jose? Back in this, baby. Mark Hug Porty. Ariel Hug Porty. Listen, before the game, I was trying to spread the gospel of Jericho Sims. I was like, look, Jericho Sims, he's been solid for the most part this year. Shout out Jericho. Tom Thibodeau said, yeah, I've seen enough. We going with Precious. We going with Hug Porty. Get Jericho out of there. Whew. AV said, okay, if I see Sheffy jumping up and down, I know we are doing good. The crazy part is, if I wasn't doing these streams and I was watching this game alone in my bedroom, that's exactly what I look like. I look like a crazy person jumping up and down. Highly favored child of God. My man, highly favored. He said, Huckamania. Yes, sir. Huckamania. Full-fledged tonight. Full effect tonight. I love it. I love it. Zane, fourth quarter Knicks comeback. Win loading. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're off and running. 4-point game. All the momentum swung right towards the Knicks. But also, by the way, notice that the Knicks made that run when Cade Cunningham went to the bench. That man, Cade, is the heart and soul of this team right now. And when he is not in this game, the Knicks make runs. He is having one of his better games this season. He's that good. He's so good that he may make the All-Star team despite not being a playoff team or even a play-in team. Actually, where are they in the standings? Let's look real quick. They're 11, so they're close. Yeah, that was my man B in Love 333. Appreciate you for the subscription, my man. I'm tripping all over my words right now. I gotta drink some water. Noah said Jokic with 56, 13, and 8, and they're losing. How much time is left in that one? That is embarrassing. To lose to the Wizards? Yeah, there's a minute and 11 left, and they're down 7. 118, 111. Michael Porter Jr. is 0 for 5 from 3. Westbrook got the start with no Jamal Murray. 5 points, 9 boards, 12 assists. Whew. Anyway, let's get back to the Knicks. In better news, Brunson has it up top. Brunson's going to play pretty much the entirety of the second half here. He has not come out of the game yet. No Kolek in the second half. Brunson driving to his left, gets past the defense in the paint, puts up a floater, comes up short. We need these buckets, Knicks. Cunningham is back in to end this game. Bigger staff and the Pistons coaching staff not taking any chances. Holland runs right into Brunson. Offensive foul on Holland, putting the shoulder down, running right through Brunson. Brunson hit the deck hard, but he seems all right. He's going to pop back up as he normally does. Zane said Pistons have been playing decent this season, not going to lie. Yeah, they don't do a good job of closing games. So I think the favor at the end of this game is going to be in the Knicks' hands. But they got to close it out. They got to put in the work here. Hug Porty hands it off to Brunson. Brunson throws the lob. Hug Porty throws it down. Welcome back to Gotham Lob, baby. 2-point game. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Gets it over to Duren. Duren being guarded by Hug Porty. Hands it off to Cunningham. Bridges doing a great job of staying connected to him. Cunningham one-on-one against Bridges. Stop, step back, fall away in the paint. Ooh, nothing but net. Beautiful defense from Mikal Bridges. Literally can't play better defense than that outside of getting a block shot on a fall-away jumper, and Cunningham still splashes it. Brunson gets it over to Hug Porty, back to Brunson. Brunson, hesitation move, driving to his left, steps back, kicks it out. Mikal Bridges, a straightaway three, comes up short. I don't like that shot, Mikal. You have not knocked down above the break threes this season. Why shoot that? Cunningham driving to his left on Bridges, goes through his chest, can't get the layup to go. But Duren, as Hug Porty came over for help on the contest, Duren saw the opening, attacked the offensive glass, and got the two-handed putback to go. 87-93, 6-point game. Only a minute and a half into the quarter here. But the Knicks got to figure out this Cunningham issue, man. He is getting to his spots, and he's been knocking down shots all night long. When the jump shot is going for Cunningham the way it's going tonight, it feels impossible to guard him. And it looks like Denver's going to end up losing. 118-113, 5-point game with 23.8 left to go in the fourth quarter. Keanu Bryant said, Cade. Ain't no OG. Sharon McLean, another aerial display. Yes, sir. Highly favored. I'm new, but I love this vibe. I'm locked in this channel from now on. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good time, everybody. And again, if you're in the stream and you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please go ahead. Hit the thumbs up button. Like the stream. It is the best way to support any channel you watch. Like their content. It tells YouTube people enjoy this. Spread it out to more people. And it helps grow their channels. It helps grow their communities. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'm behind quite a bit. I mean, I'm behind quite a bit mostly because I'm watching a stream of the game and then I'm streaming the game to you guys. So you guys are double behind, right? Because the stream's about 20 seconds behind your end. And then obviously watching the game, I'm probably about 20 seconds behind. So we're close to like almost a minute behind. Like I'm literally watching a live feed of the game. But the nature of streams means I'm behind. The only thing I could really do is tell you, like, pause your stream of the game for 20 seconds, and then we'll be around caught up. That's why I have the timer and the scoreboard up, so you could do your best to try and sync it up. I know it's really difficult sometimes, and some people don't even have the option to, but, you know, really nothing I could do about it. Will said Jokic has 56, 18, and 8, and they're about to lose to the Wizards. Yep, and the Wizards score, so it's 113, 120. J.R. Smith in the building. Shout out J.R. Smith. I believe this is the second game he's been in already. Christopher Bakersville said, Hart did not hit the glass tonight, shaking my head. How many rebounds did Josh Hart have tonight? As we're back into it, by the way. Brunson bringing it down. Real quick, let's check. Hart has only 2 rebounds, you're right. Detroit's done a great job of keeping him off the glass. Nick Yak, what's up, Yak? Hug Porty with Precious will be nice. And Tom Thibodeau definitely agrees with you. No Jericho Sims in the second half at all. I didn't even see how the Knicks turned it over, by the way, which they did. Cunningham has it up top, throws the lob over to Duren, easy dunk. The Knicks have not figured out this. They're trapping, they're showing 2 defenders, and he is picking them apart all night long. If it hasn't been scoring, it's been passing. 87-95, it's back to an 8-point game. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left. Leaning in, draws a foul, chucks it up at the basket. No, they call an offensive foul? Really? Christopher Bakersville with the subscription too. Appreciate you, everybody, with the new subscriptions tonight. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a good time. Did they call that off? They did call an offensive foul on Brunson. They were too busy interviewing J.R. Smith, so we couldn't really tell what happened there. But now Detroit has the ball again. Holland back to Cunningham. They put Anunoby on him now, a bigger, stronger defender. But Cunningham coming off all these screens, a lot of switches. McBride gets switched onto him. Cunningham taking him, gets to the baseline, fall-away jumper, can't get it to go. Great defense. Josh Hart with the rebound, shot out of Canning, putting his head down, attacking, taking the contact, puts the floater up, bouncing on the rim, gets it to go and one, baby. Gets it to go and one. Let's do it. Come on. My man Now Dimitri with yet another super chat. Appreciate you. You're doing fine. Let's go, Knicks. Appreciate you, Niall. Thank you, my man. Lewis Carr, what's up, Lewis Carr? I'm back. Welcome back, my man. Josh Hart going to the foul line for one more. I saw my man CP in the chat too. What's up, CP? I was tuned into your Juan Soto stream where you're still waiting on a decision. I think everybody's still waiting on Juan Soto's decision. But I had to get ready for the stream, so I was only there for a little bit. Duren has it up top. Hands it off to Cunningham. Coming to his right. Picks his dribble up, kicks it out. Fontecchio, left wing 3, over McBride, gets it to go. That is a back-breaking 3 right there. Back to a 9-point game. Brunson hands it off to Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Driving to his right on Holland. Gets caught in the air. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Extra pass. McBride catches. Pump fakes. Driving to his right between the legs. Coming to his left now. Gets caught in the air and throws it away. Fantastic defense from Cunningham and the Pistons there. Cunningham, full court press, Fontecchio, pump fakes, driving to his right, leaves it off. Duren, beautiful pump fake, gets Hug Porty in the air, and he throws it down with 2 hands. And just like that, it's back up double digits. It's an 11-point game, 100-89, 8:30 to go. Brunson driving it down, takes the contact, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Extra pass, Anunoby, left corner three. He's wide open, well off. Porty got his fingertips on it but can't grab it. And the Knicks do a good job of double teaming in the backfield. But now they hit ahead to Holland, and they're going to slow it down, try to run down some clock because they have an 11-point lead. They got ever since Cade Cunningham has come back into the game, the Pistons have retaken the lead here. Anunoby applying pressure on Cunningham, driving to his right, kicks it out. Holland, extra pass, beautiful extra pass to Beasley, wide open in the left corner for three, and he gets it to go down. Why did you rotate to Holland? Let Holland shoot it. I don't think he's taken one shot tonight. Definitely hasn't taken a three. Porty has it up top. Hands it off to Hart. Coming to his left off the Porty screen. He's got some space, good screen. Mid-range pull-up jumper, gets it to go. Cunningham bringing it down. Every time Cunningham went out of the game, the Knicks got right back into it. Cunningham comes back into the game, they push that lead, man. Cunningham has been fantastic tonight. This has to be the best game he's ever played. Cross-court pass to Holland. Catches, driving to his right, spinning. Josh Hart doing a great job of sticking on him. Stops, turns, fall away up the one leg, gets it to go. It's that kind of night for the Pistons, though, too. Just feels like everything they're putting up is going down. Even one-legged fall-away jumpers off the baseline from rookies. Josh Hart inside the Porty. And Porty tried to hit Anunoby in the corner, miscommunication. Anunoby cut along the baseline. Porty throws it away. And Precious Achiuwa will sub in now. 14-point deficit for the Knicks, and the ball going back to the Pistons. AP said, folks, it's not our night. Nope. It's Cade Cunningham's night. Like I said, I think this is his best game of his career. He's had really good games. He's had fantastic scoring outbursts and whatnot. But he has controlled this game. Every time he's on the court, the Pistons have control of the game. They have control of the momentum. They have control of the pace. Cade Cunningham is fantastic tonight. This is the best game of his career. Hats off to him, man. Cade Cunningham with 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 13 assists tonight. Oof. Mark said it's over, y'all. I've seen enough. It very well could be. 7 minutes left. I mean, there's a lot of time, but like I said, the way Cunningham is controlling this game right now. Roger G. Wall, what's up, Roger? Still got some time. They do got some time. They do got some time, but they have not been able to find an answer for Cade Cunningham. They've had Bridges on him, and Bridges has done an okay job. They've had OG on him, and OG's done an okay job. The problem is they're running 1,000 screens for Cunningham because they want Bridges and OG off of him. Even when they're on him, he's still cooking them. But they're doing a great job of getting switches onto smaller defenders, even if it's Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride, good defender. We're confident in him as a defender. Cade Cunningham, 6'7". He's going to turn his back, put him in the post, get to his spot, and either force a double team, and he's a fantastic passer, and he's done a great job of deciphering the Knicks' defense, which hasn't been very good tonight, and finding the open man, whether it's a cutter or kicking it out to a three-point shooter like they did earlier with Fontecchio in this quarter. Or he's just taking him down to the post and getting to his spot and knocking down shots, whether it's attacking the basket or knocking down little pull-up mid-range jumpers. Been going in. Everything he wants, he's getting right now. G-Wall, Roger said, Cat is not playing. Cat is not playing tonight. He is out. Campaign is also out. Brunson was questionable, but he did play tonight. 3GP said, if it weren't dark outside, I'd be going to rake leaves. I don't know, man. The last time you said that, they came back. I do think that was the Chicago game, though, and that didn't turn out well at the end. So hopefully they have a better ending tonight. Here we go. We're back into it. Tim Hardaway gets it over to Harris. Harris being guarded by Hart. They throw it inside to Duren. Achiuwa goes for the steal, and Duren drives it down and two-handed dunk. What are you doing, Precious? What are you doing? Precious. Dog, I'm hyping you up this whole time. What was that? Why are you going for the steal on Jalen Duren? Out by the three-point line. What are you doing? 16-point deficit for the Knicks. I believe it ties the largest deficit for the Knicks all night. Achiuwa has it up top. Picks a dribble up again. Come on. Come on. Gets it out to Hart. Hart driving it down. Going right into Duren. Gets the layup to go. Josh Hart is a mean driver. He is He is absolutely disgusting as a driver. Jumps right into the defenders. Ivy bringing it down. We are running out of time, Knicks. We need stops and scores. Get it over to Harris. Harris gets it over to Duren. No Cunningham. Giving Cunningham a little bit of a breather here, I guess. Duren has it up top. And McBride comes up with the steal. Bad pass from Duren. McBride pushing it, driving it all the way down, goes up, and then gets hacked by Duren, going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Looked like McBride took a hard fall, flexing his wrist a little bit. Wincing a little bit. Don't love that. Don't love that. It is his left hand, not his shooting hand, but still. Charlie said, Knicks not a good comeback team. I think it's too early in the season to tell, but they don't, you're right, they don't have any big comebacks, positive ones on their resume this season. They have the Chicago one, but they lost that one. McBride at the foul line, missed the free throw. You can't be in this position missing free throws. You just can't. Will said, have they missed this quarter? Doesn't feel like it. AP said, it is said the Knicks don't practice. They spend their time watching film. He better get their butts in that gym tomorrow. I haven't heard Bridges' name all night. I was expecting him to have a big game. I feel you, man. I feel you. But a lot of teams don't practice. A lot of teams don't practice. The Knicks, one of the more notable ones, as Ivy puts up a 3 and gets it to go. Yeah, that might be the last straw to break the camel's back. It's back up to 16. As McBride did knock down the second free throw, by the way. Brunson has it up top. Ivy doing a great job of sticking with him. Euro stepping down the lane, hangs in the air, gets fouled again. He's going to the foul line. 2 more free throws. Mark said later. Appreciate you, Mark. I appreciate you. AP said it's going to be a wire-to-wire loss at home. I haven't been to Madison Square Garden since 1989. I mean, the way them ticket prices have gone, I can't blame you, AP. Brunson at the foul line. Misses a free throw. All right. I might just... Hey, Mark, hold the door open for me, Mark. I'm coming too. Where are we going tonight? We missing free throws in the fourth quarter when you're down 16? Like, do y'all even want to come back tonight? We're missing free throws, huh? AP said, what is the elephant thinking? The elephant only has positive thoughts. So I don't think you want to hear what he's got to say right now. They call the travel on Ivy. Okay. I'm just upset at the missed free throw. He did knock down the second one. 15-point game. Come on, Knicks. Come on. Christopher Bakersfield. Baskersfield. I was pronouncing that wrong. There's an S in there. Cade grabbed 10 boards. Shaking my head. Triple-double tonight for Cade Cunningham. He was fantastic. Literally his best game of his career. Brunson knocks down a floater. Under 5 to go. 110-97. Hardaway Jr. bringing it down. Gets it over to Stewart. Stewart gets it to Tobias Harris. In the post against Josh Hart. Backing him down. Stops, fall away in the paint. In and out, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with a rebound. Shot out of a cannon, pushing the pace. Driving it down. Leaves it off of Precious. Leaves it off of Brunson. Coming to his right. Stops, leaning in. Tried to kick it out, but stolen by Tim Hardaway Jr. Over to Fontecchio. Extra pass to Ivy. Steps back for a left corner 3. Knocks it down. That should be the nail in the coffin. Back up to 16. Back up to 16. 3GP said an extra 5K if missed free throw in the fourth quarter. Oh, man, what a disappointing, man. That run they had at the end of third, where they pushed that comeback, was a 4-point game going into the fourth. And now they're down 16 with 4 minutes left. Mark said, Tochu, I've seen enough. Yeah, I might head out with you, Mark. I might head out with you. It's getting that bad. It's getting that bad. It's getting soul-crushing a little bit. Right? You want to feel like, oh, we have that chance. We're fighting. Man, it looks gross out there. It just looks gross. You know, Detroit's a good team, man. Detroit's a good team. I said earlier tonight, you got to take this team seriously because they're not going to beat themselves. They're not the Hornets. They will beat you if you allow them to. And the Knicks allowed them to get out hot. Now, granted, the Pistons came out like raring to go. They wanted revenge for how the game earlier this season went where the Knicks blew them out. But, a loss is a loss, and this one sucks. This one sucks. Charlie said, Magic and Bucks, happy to see the Knicks lose? Yeah, they are. The Knicks have to take advantage of a weaker schedule, man. They beat the Pelicans, they beat Orlando, they beat Charlotte, and they're going to lose to Detroit tonight. Winning the games you're supposed to win is an important part of being a great team. Ask Cleveland and Boston about it. Ask OKC about it. AP said, you cannot win without Towns. Bridges is not the all-star we thought we were going to get. I didn't think Bridges, I thought, yeah, that's true. Bridges had never been an all-star in his career. I thought if any year he was going to make that leap into being at that level, whether he was named an all-star this season or not, was going to be the season, and he has vastly disappointed that. He has played very far below that level. Cunningham's going to come back out after that timeout. To me, that's really the nail in the coffin because he's been phenomenal tonight. Sharon said we needed Cat tonight. We did. But, sometimes the long game is more important than playing the short game. And if the knee wasn't feeling right for a big man, then you sit him out. You don't really play around with that. Knicks fan said the Joker had 56 and still lost. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make this loss sting any less because I think that's more of a sign of Denver being bad than, Rated E for emotions. Rated E said, just so you know, when Cat got a new hairdo, it is called Hair Cat. Zane said, missing Cat in this game for real. Yeah, I mean, look, they're missing their... Honestly, he's been the best player this year. We know Brunson's the best player on the team, but Karl Anthony Towns has played the best this season, and they were going to miss him. Whether you were playing the Wizards tonight or the Pistons, they were going to miss him. And they the other guys just didn't show up. Bridges knocks down a three. Jules said, well, that's the end of another bad home loss. Yeah, unfortunate. But look, 3:40 to go. Still a little bit of time left, but they're obviously in a huge hole here. And it's not like they've given us a ton of hope as to think that they can come back. Hardaway Jr. misses a pull-up jumper. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson, swing through. Ivy falls down. He steps back, pump fakes, leans in, draws a foul. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws, maybe 3. I think 2. I think he stepped inside. AP said, hey, Sheffy, where's the Beagle? It is past her bedtime, AP. They have a strict bedtime. I literally don't enforce it. They're just tired dogs. And it's going to be 2 free throws from Brunson, by the way, as he stepped inside the three-point line. They literally get upset when I'm up working and it's like 9 o'clock. They go to bed at like 9:30. They don't stay up late at all. So they're in bed, chilling right now. Probably in my bed, chilling. I probably left my bedroom door open. They're probably sleeping in there. Like I'm not about to go up there and kick them out. I'm just kidding, I don't kick them out. If they're already in there, I don't kick them out. If they're not in there, I don't allow them up on the bed. Brunson at the foul line, knocks down a free throw. Charlie said, I feel sorry for the Toronto Raptors. Every loss, the Knicks dominate their next game. I hope. They have been playing better since Scotty Barnes came back, but they're still not a very good team. Jakob Poeltl has been hooping, though. So hopefully Karl Anthony Towns is available. Brunson knocks down both free throws. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left off Hardaway Jr. screen. They show 2. Now they retreat. Inside pass. Hardaway Jr. goes up, and he gets the layup to go. You got to get there faster, OG. You got to get there faster. Easy layup for Hardaway Jr. Beautiful pass from Cunningham. Brunson crosses over to his left, driving it down. Blows past the defense. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Right corner 3 for Josh. Good contest. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Bridges comes up with it after Hart knocked it loose. Back to Bridges. Right wing 3 for McHale. 2 straight threes for Mikal Bridges. We're not going to get hyped over that. It's an 11-point game. Not impossible, but highly unlikely here. Cunningham bringing it down. Tim Hardaway Jr. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham has it up top, driving to his left on Brunson. Goes up. Can't get the layup to go. Josh Hart comes flying in for the rebound. Over to Brunson. Brunson, extra pass, Anunoby, left corner three. We need it. Splashes it. Knicks staying alive, man. 2 minutes to go. 8-point game, 107-115. Crazier things have happened, but they going to have to get it within 5 for me to be hype. They're going to have to get it within 5 for me to be hype. Right? Like, listen, we went through 20 years of being awful. I know a fake comeback when I see one, man. I know a fake comeback when I see one, Knicks. You're not going to fool me. I'm not going to get hyped off of nothing, Knicks. Get it within 5. It's, you know. Oh, I got one point too many. It's 107-115. It's an 8-point game. Get it within 5. Zane said 8 points, 8-point game, 2 minutes, there's hope. There is, but within 5, and I'll start hyping it up again. Joel Palant, what's up, Joel? Said DiVincenzo is better than Mikal. I mean, look, DiVincenzo played better than Mikal last season, but I don't know if you've watched DiVincenzo play this season. You know, they've both equally have struggled very mightily this year. It's not been a good season from either of those guys. Zane said it's winnable, though. It is. It is. Look, crazier things have happened, like I said. But 8 points is still a good lead for Detroit. And, you know, we've seen them get it within 4, and then the Pistons still extend that lead. So with time running down, if they get it within 5, I'll believe. But as of right now, it's still 8. And the Pistons will have the ball bringing it down. AP said crazy things have happened, but we don't have Reggie Miller. We have a Mikal Bridges. Hey, look, man, he just knocked down his last 2 threes, so. Cunningham has it up top. Bridges guarding him, coming to his left. Gets it over to Beasley. They leave him wide open and knocks down a 3. Just absolute miscommunication from the Knicks. Absolute miscommunication, leaving Beasley wide open. Under 2 minutes to go now. Rated E said missing the big ragu. Yeah. Yeah. Brunson bringing it down now. Against Cunningham. Quick crossover to his left. Pulling it back. Over to Bridges. He's going to fire another 3. He's feeling it. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart chasing down the rebound. Out to Brunson. Brunson driving to his left. Leaves it off for Bridges. A mid-range jumper. Rattles it in. Now it's 9. Minute and 30, though. 90 seconds is not a lot of time, yo. 3GP said that was a dagger. It was. It was. Michael Brown said let Mikal Bridges fire a bomb away from 3. Cunningham slips and falls. Hit ahead to Brunson. Brunson puts up the floater, gets it. I was about to say, Brunson, you didn't pass that and you missed it, I would have been upset. But he knocked down the floater. 7-point game. Bridges goes for the steal, can't get it. Cunningham bringing it down. Cunningham has it up top. They bring a double team. Stops, turns, spins. They're going for the steal. And a timeout from Bickerstaff. 1:10 to go. 1:10 to go. 118-111. 118-111. We get a timeout. And Cunningham's very upset with the official. And his teammates do a good job of pulling him away. Making sure he doesn't get the technical. Now Josh Hart talking. Are they talking to each other? Or are they both screaming at the ref? Chaos Kid 1211 said fire Tibbs now. All right, we play this all the time, Chaos Kid. You're not going to come in here and say fire Tibbs and not give me a name for a replacement. Who do you want to replace him then? Who do you want to replace him then? AP said, how many years does Bridges have to get a re-up? I believe he was extension eligible this summer. I believe he's extension eligible next summer as well. I think I heard on a podcast that what they're likely to do with Bridges is let the contract expire and do the same thing they did with Josh Hart. But I don't know. I think he's eligible next summer for an extension. Will said Johnny Bryant. Not going to blame you for that one. Not going to blame you for that one. Johnny Bryant's not a bad name, Will. I get it. I mean, look, he's an assistant. I guess his official title is associate head coach in Cleveland, but if they offered him the head coaching job, I'm sure he wouldn't say no. But I don't think they're going to give him the job after he left the team over Cunningham. Oh, they gave a technical to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's being thrown out. Yeah, so this one's over. Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. David Haas Jr. said Darvin Ham. Come on, dog. AP said Bridges is gambling on himself. I don't think he's gambling on himself. I think he's going to get pretty much the same contract. Maybe he lost a couple of dollars, but by all accounts, he was going to take a discount anyway. So I don't think he's gambling on himself. I think he's going to get his money. 3GP said Jeff Van Gundy. If only Jeff Van Gundy was interested in being a head coach again. They did knock down their technical free throw, by the way. They get it into Harris up top. Harris being guarded by Anunoby. We got to go for steals. We don't have time. Doubling Cunningham up top, gets it over to Harris. Harris driving to his left, over to Duren. Duren being guarded by Brunson, spinning towards the baseline, kicks it out. And Ivy was standing on the baseline at the turnover, and 56 seconds to go. Zane said Darvin Ham as Knicks coach. Oh, hell no. This front office is too smart. They're too smart for that. They would never do. Charlie V said, Knicks erased a 5-point lead in 1 minute on their game 2 against the Sixers. Yeah, but that was a magical moment. Brunson tried to hit a behind-the-back pass and then tried to hit another one. I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to squeeze it in there, the Precious, but, like, we're doing too much. It's an 8-point game, 48 seconds to go. Hattie said Brunson wants to coach. I don't think Brunson wants anything to do with coaching right now. I think Brunson wants to play basketball. Brunson's got to inbound it, get it into McBride, back to Brunson, show double team, Brunson, hesitation move, step back, pump fake, kicks it out to McBride, coming to his left, puts up the 3, airballs it, going to Detroit. Christopher Baskersville, my man Christopher, said Knicks fans are the worst. After they lose, they want to blow up the team, fire the coach, chill the F out, and enjoy the process. When Bridges is hitting shots, chop on him. Yeah, like I said, whenever somebody comes into the stream and says fire the coach, my response is always going to be like, okay, sure, tell me the replacement, and then we can have a conversation from there. But obviously, Tom Thibodeau's not going anywhere anytime soon. He will be the coach of this team for the next 2 years at least. David Haas Jr. said, Rick Brunson. Nah. I think the players would revolt. This one's over. They foul the Pistons, sending them to the foul line. Big Red said, okay, now it's over. See you guys next game, as always. Appreciate you, Big Red. Yes, we will be live. No game tomorrow. No game tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Tomorrow's a day for me. I'll be chilling. I hope you guys are chilling as well. It's football Sunday, so relax, eat your Wheaties, brush your teeth, drink your water. And we'll be back on Monday when we play at Toronto. Now that's an important game because you want to play well in that game, because you want to win and be playing well going into your big game against Atlanta. Atlanta's hooping right now. You thought, Detroit played well tonight? Wait until you play that Atlanta team. They split the free throws, by the way. Brunson puts up a 3, comes up short. Pistons with the rebound. And they're going to dribble out the clock, and that's going to be it, y'all. It was a pleasure hanging out with everybody once again. Knicks end up losing tonight in pretty disappointing fashion. Although, look, like I said, all throughout the night and in the pregame preamble, this is a good Detroit Pistons team. Don't be surprised if they come out and make it difficult. They're not going to beat themselves. And the Knicks didn't come out with the requisite amount of energy and focus and firepower to start, and they got behind the 8 ball early, and Cade Cunningham dominated this game from start to finish. My man, Tommy Werfin, appreciate you for the subscription, my man. Thank you. And thank you to everybody. Another successful stream. We had a lot of new people in the stream tonight. I welcome everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. My man, Niall Dimitri, with a couple super chats tonight. Appreciate you. Thank you. We also got a membership tonight. Can I? I guess I can't. But thank you, everybody. Disappointing game. I get it. I'm with you. I understand it. But, can't win them all. It sucks because this was definitely a winnable game. And the Knicks have to take advantage of their schedule. And tonight was a case in which they didn't do so. David Haas Jr., appreciate you. See you on Monday Night Raw. D-Generation X coming back. Well, the Knicks play Monday, so I'll be doing the Knicks game. I normally check out Raw after the show and just see what happened. But appreciate you, man. Not Joe. Said, I want the Knicks to win, but I'm happy for the Pistons. I'm not happy for the Pistons. I do like the Pistons, but not to the detriment of my favorite team. AP said that means RJ is going to have the game of his life. Possibly. Although, look, RJ still struggles with really good physical defenders, and if we put OG Anunoby on him, I think it's going to be a rough night for RJ. But he has been hooping, so you never know. RPX said, can't sleep on anyone. True. Sharon McClain, at the trade deadline, we'll get 2 of the Pistons' good players. Yeah, it always seems like we poach players from the Pistons, but my man Niall said I wanted this win. I know, it sucks. Was hoping to go into that Atlanta game for the qualifiers in the NBA Cup with a winning streak. But, this one sucks. AB said watching WWF since 85. That is a long time. So long that it was the WWF back then. My man Hattie, appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. We can go through the final box scores, and then I guess we'll wrap it up. But Harris ends up with 13 and 9. Hardaway Jr. with 11. Dern with 12. Ivy with 16, 4 and 4. And then off the bench, they got Malik Beasley, 7 for 10 from 3 for 23 points. That was honestly the killer right there. They let Malik Beasley get off 7 3-pointers against them. That sucks. But Cunningham was the star of the show all night. He was the best player on the court tonight. 29 points, 10 boards, 15 assists. He absolutely dominated this game tonight. The Knicks battled all right. I was going to say valiantly, but not really, honestly. 17 for Hart with 6 boards and 3 assists. 31 for Brunson with 10 assists. He started moving that ball around in the second half as guys started to knock down shots. Anunoby ends up with 17. Bridges ends up with 20. But too little too late from those guys. Achua off the bench with 6, 10, and 4. Good night, decent night for Precious Achua in his second game back. Huck Porty with 9, McBride with 8. Needed a little bit more from McBride. He was only 1 for 5 from 3 tonight. And then Jericho Sims only played 6 minutes. What does that mean for the future of Jericho Sims? I guess we're going to have to wait till Monday to find out. Or maybe Tom Thibodeau will let us know why he benched Jericho Sims in this game during the postgame presser. But, Tom Thibodeau doesn't say anything during those postgame pressers. And Kolek only played 4 minutes in that first half. We didn't see him again in the second half. He had 3 points. I thought he was, decent. Thought he was fine. But I get why Thibodeau did it because the defense was really bad. But still. Sharon said Red Velvet Monday. Not Monday. You can expect it for Wednesday because that is a big game against the Hawks. So I'll definitely come correct for that game. Let's go around the league real quick, and then we'll sign off. So the Grizzlies and Celtics are locked in a tight one. It would be nice if the Celtics could lose tonight. Would just make me feel better personally. Let's see. The Heat are beating the Suns. It would also be nice if the Heat could lose tonight. That would also help me sleep tonight. Wizards beat the Nuggets in an absolutely ridiculous game from Jokic. 56 points, 16 rebounds, 8 assists. And you still lost? Gross. Jordan Poole went off for 39 and 8. Okay, they got no defense over there. The Thunder beat the Pelicans 119-109. Shout out to them, I guess. I don't like the Thunder either ever since they stole Hartenstein from us. Obviously, the Pistons beat the Knicks, and the Mavs beat the Raptors. Let's spy on our opponents a little bit. Let's look at the box score here. RJ 18, 4 and 5. Not the greatest of games. He was a minus 13. Scotty Barnes was a plus 10. So I would have. Looks like RJ didn't have a great game tonight. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 14 assists. Is Scotty Barnes going to have a Cade Cunningham-esque performance against us on Monday? I hope not. Grady Dick, he was getting them shots up, 27. You know, tough. They got Kelly Olynyk back off the bench, a stretch big, probably going to give us issues. And aside that, they don't have much of a bench, which is why they're getting the butt kicked right now. But that's going to do it. That's going to do it. The only thing that'll make me feel better tonight is Celtics losing. So, rooting for that. AP said, I kind of think Atlanta is better than us. I can't believe I'm saying that. I don't know if they're better than us. I mean, look, tonight wasn't a great showing for the Knicks. We're not that far off from blowing out a red-hot Orlando Magic team. You know, like, they haven't put their best foot forward lately. Atlanta has. And if the Knicks don't come correct, Atlanta's going to make it supremely difficult against them. But, you know, I don't think it's crazy what you're saying, but I still would disagree with you. 3GP said, where's Quickly? Quickly has been out all season with an injury. I don't think he's played at all this season, but he's been out with an injury. I believe an elbow injury of some kind. But, yeah, he has yet to make his season debut. RPS said, can't win many games getting 6 points from your starting 2 centers. You can. You can. You actually can. The Knicks did it a bunch, you know, when they had Mitchell Robinson and Isaiah Hartenstein. You know, like they had plenty of games where they would score 6 points or 8 points or 10 points or something. Like, as long as they're giving you defense, which in theory, that's what Precious Achiuwa and Ariel Hook-Porty should do. But, you know, like, look, it was also a fantastic night for the Pistons. That's honestly the best game they've played this year. I haven't seen all the Pistons games, but I'm sure if you ask Pistons fans, they would be like, well, they played fantastic tonight. They came out ready to go. They know that they lost a bunch to the Knicks in a row. I think it was a 16-game losing streak. They've emphasized that a lot in the pregame, which you know is for good reason, because the other team likely knows that. And they came out looking to break that, and Cade Cunningham put the team on his back. And at a certain point, you got to tip your hat to your opponent. You know, you can't win them all. And the Pistons came out ready to win this game, and they did. The Knicks obviously still have a lot of work to do in order to be considered a great team. Right now, I would consider them a good team. And on most nights, they're going to beat teams like the Pistons. But on a night like where they come out hungry for a win after you embarrassed them in the previous matchup, you know, like again, you tip your hat. It's unfortunate they lost. They should have won this game. But, you know, it's a long season. Oh, and now the focus shifts to Toronto. So everybody get your break on Sunday, get your rest in, and we'll meet back here on Monday. AP said, we will be a second round team at best. We'll see. We'll see what they look like. We'll see when Mitch comes back what they look like. I still want to see Precious and Towns out there together. I think that's a really interesting duo. But, you know, time will tell. Time will tell. But we will see. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. AP, Niall, 3GP, Zane, everybody. David Haas Jr., Sharon McClain, Relic of the Soul, my man Not Joe, K Hazy, Charlie V, AG the Don, Hattie, RPX, and everyone else here tonight. I wish I could name you all. But it was a great stream. I'll see you guys on Monday. I'm out. Remember to brush your teeth tonight, drink your water, and get a good night's rest. See you on Monday. Bye. I gotta come back for the Roger G. Wall super chat. He said, "Thanks, man, for the great streams. Appreciate you." No, I appreciate you, Roger. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Now I'm going out. Appreciate you guys. I'm out. Bye.